Good. Hello and welcome back to the Daily Blue Weekly podcast. My name's Bluey.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. He's back.
I'm back.
He's back.
I made it.
How are you? It feels like fuck. It's because we do 2 pods a week.
Yeah.
And then we didn't do one.
It was only a week off,
It
really.
feels like fucking ages.
bro. Ages.
A lot's happened.
Took off to Bali. Had a great time. First thing I want to touch on was, I think last pod we did, I don't remember if it was a patron or not, but you were like predicting fights I would have.
Yeah, that was going to be my first question. That was the first thing I was going to ask you. It was like,
fights with the
when
missus.
did you have one at the airport before you left?
Not before, but as soon as we landed, bro. As soon as we landed. I did learn from it though. It's like everyone's tired and angry, and hungry. Sorry, hungry is the fucking key one.
Yeah, hangry, bro.
Yeah, and so obviously that's my fault.
Yeah, you idiot, you dummy.
Yeah, you have to wait in the line and pay for your fee to get into Bali and stuff like that. And we thought we did everything online. We left one thing a bit too late because that is the move. You can do it online before you get there and skip a line. But one thing we left too late. They didn't get back to us quick enough. We still had to do it at the airport.
Also your fault.
Also my fault. Which
I love it.
She wasn't happy about that, the missus.
Why'd you fuck it up then?
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I should have sent him a follow-up. Hey, can you hurry up and fill in our fucking form?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I was like, I was just breathing. She's like, where can I get food? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. I haven't been here either.
It's my first time here too. Well, yeah. Again, this is on you. Yeah. This is all on you.
But of course it is.
You dickhead. You dumb dickhead.
Yeah. We get our bags and shit. Mrs. gets some fucking Pringles, like somehow manages to find them. Then we go out to where our drivers are, and you've been to Bali, like it's fucking
chaos.
It's carnage, bro. Especially if like you get overwhelmed when you're not around. I was a little bit overwhelmed. My missus was very overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. And my mate's like, this driver's come over to my mate and he's trying to like get him to be our driver. He's like, where you going? Where's your driver? Where you staying?
He's trying to trick him.
But yeah, and we're like, mate, we have a driver. And I was like, my mate, Dunny, I was like, Dunny, we have a driver. It's all good. But this guy was just lashing on my mate. He's like, where are we staying again? I'm like, I don't know. And he asked me again. I said to the missus, I'm like, so where are we staying? She's like, I fucking told you. And I was like, I'm
going to leave you out of this one, Lil.
This wasn't even my question. I was passing it on. Like, I was happy to keep walking. Like,
so good.
But the culture in Bali, like, is crazy. If you haven't been, probably a lot of you wouldn't know. It's like the beeping culture isn't like aggressive at all.
It's almost like a blinker.
It's a blinker, bro. It's a blinker and a warning.
It's the third blinker.
Everyone is beeping at all times, but they're just saying, here I come.
I'm coming, bro.
Here I come.
I'm coming.
Look out. Yeah. And it's like kind of nice once you're used to it. It's like, oh, they're doing this guy solid. But when it's new and it's late and you're hungry and everyone's beeping, it's just like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
It's a lot.
Yeah, it was. And we got in at like 11 o'clock at night or something like that. Yep. And so we couldn't get any food, or we didn't know how to get any food.
Could you get room service or anything?
When we got there, the restaurant had shut.
Bullshit.
So went to bed hungry and angry. So not a great start.
Great start.
Not a great start.
Okay, it's only up from there though.
Yeah. We got out of bed fucking heaps early before breakfast had opened. They did breakfast for us. He's like, I don't like any of this shit. I'm like, please eat something.
Please fucking for fuck's sake, just please order something.
I'm like, we all need to eat. Yeah. I can come down off this, even though I starved myself to sleep. And then it ended up being an all right day. It was mad. Second day was sick. So the second day we got there was the second game of footy was on.
Oh, the semi-finals.
Yeah, which was Roosters.
Manly? No.
Yeah, Roosters Manly. Yep. Yeah. Went to this mad joint, Y Bar. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I think that's the Gun Sports Bar.
Yeah, it's fucking sick there, bro. But the AFL was on before it, and holy cunt, bro. AFL fans are fucking wild.
Oh, was it loose?
Yeah, bro. Well,
awesome.
It was packed. So packed. Everyone's going off for this game. And I suppose it's because Bali's on that side of the world, because so there's so many like AFL fans that would just go straight
from the west.
Yeah. But like AFL fans, to their credit, like they go fucking off for everything. But
every goal.
Yeah, it was wild. But we got to watch the footy there, which was sick on this big fucking screen, ordering piss. And it was one of those ones. It was probably my funnest day there because you just drink and then like all of a sudden you're carried away.
Yeah.
Like you weren't just going out to get piss. You just kept having schooners and all of a sudden you're having a sick time.
Did you just run up a tab too?
Yeah, I think we did.
That's that's something I enjoy on those sessions. Like you just run up a tab.
Yeah.
Like you're not constantly. You just
figuring money out or
bang, and then there's like you get some food. But the cool thing about Bali is like you'll be 7 or 8 hour session and food and that. You run up a tab and it's like fucking $100.
It's nothing, bro. it's
like,
nothing.
You're expecting more, way more, and you're like, the 3 of us have been drinking all day,
and
it's fucking $100. It's like leaving a tip.
The feed there was grouse. Like that food was mad. Only shit thing we did at that pub was there was the beer towers going around, and man, mate, like fuck it, we'll save a bit of money. And like the cunt is so warm. But there was only 2 of us, you know what I mean?
How was the humidity in that?
Oh, bad.
Pretty loose.
So bad, bro.
And the smell?
Yeah, like as soon as you walk off the plane.
The second you get off the plane.
Instantly.
Kiss you in the face.
You get used to it, but then you'll be walking down the street and there'll be like a little bit of water in front of you and you just get smacked.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a good aroma.
Yeah, there's certainly an aroma. You fucking...
Yeah,
once you get home, you think you've walked into like the freshest place ever.
Oh, this place is clean. Australia is fucking insanely clean compared to Bali.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. The traffic is fucking insane if you haven't been there. But somehow they're all gun drivers.
Yeah.
Like no one fucks up there.
Survival of the fittest.
So many scooters. So yeah.
Bro, all the bad ones are dead.
Yeah, that's so fair.
All the bad drivers have been killed in car crashes.
That's so fair.
You got to be good.
Yeah, I saw one person nearly fall off, and it was like someone from Bali, like it was a Balinese person, and they recovered and they were sweet. After Y-Bar, we were just pissed as we're like, oh, where should we go to this old bloke who'd been there a couple of times? Just fucking had a chin wag while the footy was on. Walk down the street, and then we walk in. There's just this crazy drag show going on in there. Like it took me 3 songs, see how blind I was, to realize that they were just lip syncing. Like
it wasn't even karaoke.
Nah,
yeah.
It's these fucking drag chicks just going up and down the stage, going into audience members, like pulling them out, like riding them and shit.
Outstanding.
I was like, please don't come over here, but this is fucking hilarious. And they're showmen. Or women. Or men. Showmen.
Show them.
Show them.
They show them. They show them.
Yeah. But it was sick. It was so sick. Quick tip if you ever go into Bali, there's an app called Gojek. That's the Uber for over there.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fucking cheap as chips, right? You're paying $1.20 and you're getting on the back of a scooter.
Yeah.
But that's fucking so fun.
That's sick.
The first time
getting on the back of scooters is hell.
It's the best.
Yeah.
And like the first time I did it was blind, which was like probably not a great idea, but it felt fucking awesome.
Yeah. The only worse idea than that is getting your own scooter.
Yeah.
Which everyone gets hammered and gets on scooters.
Bro, I wouldn't.
It's so dangerous.
I wouldn't do that.
Fuck no.
But if I did go back, I would get on a scooter.
Did you get scooters over there? Did you get your own scooter?
No.
I've never done it.
I'm not ballsy enough to.
I'd get hurt.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I've been to Bali probably 5 times. I've never got my own scooter.
I think I would do it in Kuta around where we were staying because like it's slow enough.
A little quieter.
Yeah, and Kuta was I did Kuta in Canggu.
Yep.
All this first stuff I'm talking about now was in Kuta. Probably my pick.
Yep.
I've heard people like hate on Kuta and they're like, it's not a vibe there because like
it's not as cool.
It's not as cool
because all the cool people are in Canggu and all those spots.
Yes.
It's all the beautiful cool people are there.
Canggu is for if you want Instagram photos and that's it.
Yeah.
And Fins.
Yeah.
And Fins is sick. Fins is fucking sick.
Kutas if you want like
cheap piss,
white dragon sunnies,
great food.
Yep.
Bro, the food was fucking sick. There's one thing I do different. There's this joint called the Pavilion. It's like looking over the beach, but you had to hit them up the day before if you wanted like grouse seafood.
Yep.
We didn't know that, so we got there. Still delicious feed, mad cocktails and that, but I would have like hit them up for like a lobster or some shit beforehand.
Nice. That's the go. Like live it up, because you can do it on a very like a fucking meager budget, and you can have the nice things.
Yeah, bro. Like worst case scenario over there is like you're paying Aussie price kinda for like a delicious feed. Yeah. Like I got this grouse like shank, and it was at an expensive place. I paid like $35 for it. You're paying like 60, 70 for like a big fuck off shank here, especially like in a nice venue. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 60, $70 there would get you a beautiful feed and probably 10 stubbies.
Yeah.
Probably, easy.
Here's a big tick I have to give Bali. It was actually Kuta specifically. stubby holders everywhere.
Yeah.
How good is that, bro?
Yeah.
And you can't do, there's like, you'd love for them to do it here, but you couldn't because we would all just steal them.
You just reminded me we've got to get stubby holders too.
Yeah, we do.
You just reminded me.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. We're going to get stubby holders. Surprise. Sorry, you just reminded me.
Real innovative guys on the merch front.
Yeah. and also forgot it. Retard.
Stubby holders everywhere, which was sick. That's such a good call from them. Stole one, Mr. Stole one. But I feel like you gotta.
Yeah. The other sick thing they do with their piss serving, one of the dads told me this while I was there like years and years ago. I think some places will keep their bintang beers in a freezer, but the freezer's on kind of like a thermostat timer. So the freezer just gets frozen and then it ticks off.
Yeah.
So it's like on and off all day. Then the beer is like, you get these beers, it's like the coldest.
Yep.
The coldest it can be without freezing.
When you go to the good sports bars, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a luck of the draw. Sometimes you are getting warm bintangs, which is like dog shit. Sometimes
Then just buy another one and get cold
exactly.
one. Yeah.
But all in all, like, Cooter was fucking mad. We just, like, chilled and drank, really. Didn't do too much there. Went to the beach, tried to surf. Fucking sucked.
Yep.
Then we went to Canggu. Had this, like, villa, which was, like, a nice-looking villa. But, like, it was in this, like, weird spot where, like, it was kind of, like... I don't know. It wasn't near water or anything, and like you wouldn't know this villa was there. It was behind like a restaurant, and they had this weird blue door, and you go through it and you're like, oh wow, it's nice in here.
Nice.
But I think we were gonna G up, getting on quad bikes the day after we arrived there, and we're like, oh, we'll see how we feel. Apparently, it might be shut. There was Bali Christmas or some shit. Thank fuck we didn't, because I got like. It wasn't Bali belly, but I got like fucking diarrhea bad that day.
I was going to ask if you managed to dodge it or...
Yeah, nah, I got fucking something.
Should have dialed in. You should have dialed into the pot.
Oh, I would have been that wet, cunt.
oh no. That was from Gabe.
Yeah.
That'd be sick to like listen back to it this week.
That would be
Precious memories from the holiday. Say content, bro. It's all content.
That was like my one write-off day where like I just stayed in bed and fucking watched Ozark.
But even that rules because you're in was there a pool where you were staying?
Yeah.
So even then you're just like, it's completely sick. You're just like, I'll sit in the aircon, I'll have some food, I'll lounge by. It's a holiday, bro.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
it's completely guilt-free.
There was a couple of days and like that's what I did. Like I just wanted to stick around. Like that's me some days. I don't want to go.
You should. You got it. It's like, it's that balance of like, doing things and not wasting a holiday, but also do nothing. Mm-hmm. Do nothing. It's a holiday, mate.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's another thing I learned. Like it all went well, but traveling with me, mate, it's like we did it for the perfect amount of time because you can't be on the same page the whole time.
Yeah.
Like someone wants to fucking their energy's up and your energy's not, and like you're just like
that's when you just fucking go do your thing, mate. I'm fucking watching Ozark.
That's
you go fucking,
exactly.
Hey, mate, I'm not stopping you. You can fucking go.
It's like stop being a sad guy. It's like I am. But after this, I'm going to be rejuvenated.
Yeah,
so
you're going to be tired because you've had energy all day.
Yeah,
so.
we're just not lining up here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it was all fun, mate. Fins went to Fins, which is like this crazy fucking beach club. If you haven't been there,
very cool.
Yeah,
a lot of cool, beautiful people there.
Yeah, it was. But I was like worried about it. I'm like, are they going to be trying to do too much there? Is the music going to be blaring? Nah, there's just one DJ area. The music's perfect. Like, they don't have anyone sitting too close to it. There's a floor there if you want it. There's a fucking pool here, bar there, laying down on the fucking beach bed. People coming over. Hey, do you want another drink?
Yes, I do.
Yes, please.
Yes, I do.
Yes, the food there was fucking delicious.
Oh.
I was drunk as fuck. I ordered like these corn rib things and like tacos. I was like, oh, this is the best food I've ever fucking eaten.
How good.
Yeah, crazy cunts with like disco ball heads walking around there. Did you see those guys?
No.
That must be a new addition. And yeah, watching the sunset there was beautiful.
Amazing.
You're literally in a pool with a beach just on the other side of it with the sunset just going down. It was so sick.
It's a sweet life.
Yeah, bro, it was. Then the quad biking thing, that was fun. They Uber out to Ubud and like it wasn't as crazy as a trail as I thought we were going to be doing, but like it was so fucking dangerous, which made it awesome.
Yeah.
But you can imagine how these things would go in Australia. Here's the intro we got. That quad bike's for you, that quad bike's for you, that quad bike's for you. Mine had the wires sticking out of it and they put them together so the cunt would go.
It's been hot wired.
Yeah, front brake, back brake, go. And then he just said, follow me.
What more do you want?
Bro, and I was like...
What else do you want?
And you're going down these crazy fucking off-road hills and I'm like... like
skidding
skidding
'cause it's all
down
muddy.
it, bro. Like
Yeah.
the brakes aren't stopping
Nah.
you. And I was like, oh, this is fucking mad.
Yeah.
If you did anything quad biking in Australia, you're spending fucking 20 minutes on a
Yeah.
safety procedure. If there was a corner coming up, there'd be a sign. If there'd be a slow area, nothing.
Fuck the
here.
regulations off, bro.
Nothing here, bro.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there was like this big circle that was full of water where you could just go
Fang
fast
it.
and like flick it all up and shit.
The sick thing about doing exciting stuff like that is too, you're just so tired and ready to just chill at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
You go do something fun and exciting, and then you get, now I just want some beer and food and
Yeah.
get horizontal.
That's just 100% what I was like.
So good.
Afterwards, my mate was like, should we go do some jet skis? I'm like, honestly, bro, I'm happy with
Yeah.
what I just did.
Yeah.
We took a trip out here. It was fucking sick. We got a mad massage in Kuta. We got these like $8 massages, bro. You are getting what you pay for, but like in this little fucking room, there's 3 beds next to each
Yeah.
other, curtains between them. The ladies that worked there, they knew us by the end of it. They were funny as fuck.
That's great.
My mate was just tuning them as a piss take.
Yeah,
But
sure.
one was
Yeah, just taking the piss, sure.
yeah. But
I'm
she's-
just joking.
One of them's massaging me, and he's like too over getting massaged. And then she's like, the chick that's massaging me, she's like, I'm lady boy, you still love me? I'm like, hey, are you? Now the whole time I'm like wigging out. I'm like, am I getting massaged by a lady boy here? I don't even know.
Is
But
what
they
it is.
also have such good humor that like they were probably just being funny.
Yeah.
Like even the markets, the people there, they're also cheeky and down for a laugh, and like they all put on the fucking Aussie accent for
Yeah.
you and shit like that. I didn't get too much at the markets either. I just bought like 2 footy singlets, a pair of sunnies, and like some fucking knockoff Nike shoes.
Yeah, it's all shit.
Yeah, it's all dog shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. It was fucking. This mad massage I got that I pretty much paid Aussie for was $60, but like so sick.
Good.
This was in Kuta. Like they take you upstairs and they like let you pick the oil you want to get massaged with. Put you in this big fuck off room.
Nuraguru would be
Yeah.
coming in his pants.
Like once you're laying down, I look down at once your head's in the thing, and she's like holding this nice smelling shit. She's like, now take 3 deep breaths. I'm like, whatever you say. Like fucking, and I'm inhaling this nice smelling shit, and I'm getting the massage of derm. I wanted to get one of them again after the quad bikes, but like they were like, no, we're booked out. I was like, fuck. Need to go back to Kuta for the $8 ones.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
then-
yeah.
Other than that, mate, like it was besides like bintangs and fucking, I felt fat, bro. I felt so fucking
Yeah,
fat.
it's the bloat. It's the if you're doing one or the other, like if you're just drinking or you're just eating, but like when you're doing both back to back to back to back to back, you do get to the end of like 6, 7, 8 days, and you're like, "Ooh,
bro,
it happens quick."
One of the market guys dissed me. I was walking back, but shirt and unbuttoned because it's so fucking hot. He's like, 6-pack. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Fuck you, dude. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, and my fucking missus and my mate who's like fucking big and kind of jacked laughing at me.
Oh.
All the fucking ladies there thought I was getting cucked because he's just like big and kind of jacked. And they were like, I was like, oh, that's my girlfriend. They were like, oh. I was like, fuck off. Like,
Do your shirt back up. Fuck. That's funny as.
that was my trip, bro. That was my trip. Oh, actually, no. Cherry on top of my trip. We get home last night. I fucking buy snacks for the plane trip home so the missus is fed when we land. I learned.
Feed the beast.
We have to Uber from the airport to her car, then drive straight back to Newey. We get back here around like 11:30 last night, unpacking the car, carry on out, bag out. I bought a little satchel over there.
Nice.
It had my wallet and passport in it. I left it in the Uber from Sydney, like the Sydney airport to the car that was in Sydney. So as soon as I'm unpacking the car, I just go, oh, fuck. Like I look for it, it's not there. And I just instantly stress out, like where the fuck's my shit? Cancel my cards. I'm like, I fucking hope to God. Best case scenario, it's in that Uber. There's a slim chance it's on the ground when we're unpacking the Uber to get into the missus's car.
Oh.
And it's like been hours since I took this Uber. You know what I mean? I didn't realize till I was in Newey.
Oh.
Thank fuck I got onto it. And I'm like, mate, like, thank fuck he was up. And he's like, I'm like, do you have a black bag in there? It's got my shit in it. Like, and he's like, this bag, sends me a photo. And I was like,
Oh my God.
oh, yes.
So I had your passport and shit in it.
Yes, cunt. Oh my God, so fucking dumb. Passport and wallet, the two most important things.
Oh.
I got on him today, and he's posted it back to me today. Thank fuck.
So how'd you fly home?
No, so the Uber. So this is the Uber once we're in Australia.
Oh, when you got
The
back.
Sydney
So
Uber.
after you got back to Newcastle. Gotcha.
Yeah. The Sydney Uber to my missus' car. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it could have been worse too. Fuck, losing it before the flight.
Oh, mate, that'd be torture.
When I flew home from England years and years ago. I got to Heathrow Airport and they checked my passport and they're like, "This expired 3 months ago." Oh. And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, this is 3 months out of date." I was like, "Oh my god!"
And there's nothing they can do for you.
No, she's like, they'll sort it out in Australia. It was my Aussie passport. I was flying back to Australia, and they're like, "Well, I had a British passport that was in date." They said, "Well, you can leave the country on this one," and they're like, "Good luck when you get back to Australia." And then I walked into customs. I was there for 2 minutes. They're like, "Oh, you're sweet." I was so lucky.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, it was so lucky. It was fucking fuck.
Well, like get that fixed.
Yeah,
they
were like, just you obviously don't do that again. I was like, I won't.
Yeah, that's fucking worse than what I went through. But
still was the shittest. Like,
especially like as soon as I get home, nothing went wrong. It all went sweet. And then the second reality snaps back, walking in your own door, is just stress immediately.
Fuck.
I was carrying on like such a baby, actually, but he's a fucking peeve for you. If someone's like fucked up and there's nothing they can do about it, don't be like, "Oh, like did you check the car when you got out?"
No, I didn't actually. I should have done that.
Yeah, thanks. I can go back. Like, my missus did that, and what I wanted to say stayed up here. What I said was, "Just give me a minute, please."
Good on you. Yeah.
That is the most useless fucking thing to say to someone that's already angry and pissed and stressed.
You done well to fucking take the minute. I just fly off the handle and can't say stuff like that. Like, no, really?
Yeah.
No, I fucking should have. Shouldn't I, genius?
Yeah. Oh, no, I did look. I left it there after I saw it.
No, I actually looked and saw it and then got out and left it there.
Oh.
Dickhead.
I swallowed so much and I carried on like such a baby.
When you got in.
I went into the room, grabbed the pillow against my face, went fuck, like let out such a loud yell into the pillow. That was me, cunt.
Been there.
I wanted to chuck you after your card got fucked, man. I wanted to punch a wall.
Punch a wall today. I had a phone call. Fuck, that just reminds me. I needed a text about that. Yeah, I punched a wall today about something.
It's unlocked something for you. Like, damn, that felt good. I can't stop punching
fucking
walls
retard
now.
wall puncher.
Oh, shit. Anyway, enough about me and my Bali trip. It was awesome. Do you think I got a little bit more tan?
Yep.
You can tell?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Fuck it, nice. But while I was away, mate, what did you get up to?
Bro, I've had heaps on. Last 2 weekends have been fucking out of control. We are live music and sport both weekends.
Yeah, nice.
The first weekend you were gone was Parkway Drive.
Yep.
I think I touched on that briefly in the Patreon. Parkway was unreal. The show itself was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in terms of production. It was like you've probably seen clips and shit on Instagram. And
I'm sure. Oh, you showed me a video or something. But did you put something up? I might have seen some videos. The pyro just looks crazy. The stage looks crazy.
They can't make much money, like in terms of what it costs to put it on. They can't be making anywhere near as much as they should be. Nah. Like the production was ridiculous, and I was on mushrooms at it too. So I was like, "This is great." Yeah. There was one spot about midway through the show when it got like dark, like they were playing like slower, like moodier stuff. And I started to fucking wig out a bit, but then the pyro came back and there was a bit of light. I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm back."
Life.
So that was great. That was sick. And then that was hell too because there was a few punters that listened to the pod down there. So I'd be like sort of belted walking around on mushies going for a piss, and then someone, "Hey, Bluey, love the pod." I was like, "This is the greatest."
Yeah.
And then the show was great. We stayed in. Did you see the hostel we stayed in?
I did see that. It's fucking crazy. Tell the people. Bro.
Yeah, we're obviously trying to save for a house, get the house over the line. And my mate Tommy, who I went with, he's got like a 1-year-old. Yeah. So we're just like, well, we've bought these tickets. They weren't cheap, and then we bought mushrooms. Like they weren't cheap. And we're like, well, why don't we just skimp on the accom? And it doesn't matter. We're only going to drop our bags off and go to the show anyway. Yeah, it was called the Maze Backpackers on Pitt Street in the city in Sydney, and fuck me dead.
Can you say what you paid first?
Yeah, it was $100 for the room.
$100,
so $50 each.
Yep.
For one night, and it was dimensions wise.
You were in a cupboard, bro.
It was a cupboard.
You were in a fucking cupboard.
It was a cupboard with a bunk bed in it. It was hilarious. Yeah. And then the cherry on the cake was. So by the show finished, we had a couple of beers at I think it's called the Locker Room at Olympic Park there, that pub there.
Yep.
Waited for the traffic to thin out on the trains. And then by the time we got back, it was probably 2 a.m. We'd sort of run out of steam and we're like, fuck it, we'll just go to bed. Got into bed. There was a nightclub straight across the road.
Oh.
So it was and it was open until 6 a.m. So we were like, this is fucking hilarious. I was so tired to it. I was like, you just hear people yelling and shit. So that was great. And then the Sunday, Central My Old Club had the qualifying final to get into the grand final at home. The old ground I used to play at, and they won that. So I just had a couple of beers then, didn't go berserk, but that was really cool. And then last weekend just gone was pretty much the same. I went and saw While She Sleeps at King Street.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, just on Parkway. There was one more funny thing.
It's just metal and sport.
It's just metal and sport. It's been fucking nice. But after the Parkway show, so it was like mind blowing. Like it was ridiculous. They had a stage that like levitated, it got lifted, and it was like probably 20 feet in the air. The drum kit was on a rig that it like rotated upside down. It was on this rig. So it just spun, and he was like upside down playing drums.
What?
Like it was the stage was on. It was nuts, and
so
then
he's literally like hanging upside down drumming at some point.
He's strapped into his fucking drum kit, and it like rotates. Like if you're looking at it straight on, it just rotates like that. So he's like, it was
fucking respect to him.
It was nuts.
That sounds difficult.
Yeah, well, the blood would be rushing to your head. It wasn't going quick either. It was going slow. So he was upside down for like a good amount of time,
wow.
and it just kept going. And anyway, so I'm taking a piss at the locker room, the pub afterwards. And this bloke's next to me. He's like, "Oh, did you go to the show?" I was like, "Yeah, it was good, eh?" And he's like, "I've seen better." And I was like, "Ha ha ha ha." Thought this cunt was joking.
Yeah.
And then I said something about him going soft. I was like, "Yeah, they're losing, eh? They're going soft." I was joking.
Yeah.
And then he didn't laugh. And I was like, "Oh, this cunt's serious."
Wow.
It was just one of those blokes. I was like, "You fucking
bitter cunt.
What do you need? Like, what more do you want to see?" He's like, I've been to bed. I was like, where? I was like, where have you seen a better show than that?
You just watched like the crusty demons of music.
Literally. It was unbelievable. They played for like fucking 2 hours as well.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen better. I was, fuck you. I was like, no, you haven't. Shut up.
And it's just a cunty thing to say, even if you think that.
Nothing impresses me.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If that didn't impress you, you need to fuck off.
Oh, that's just the one-up guy. You've just ran into the one-up guy.
The one-up guy by himself just trying to one-up a stranger. Fuck you fucking lemon. Well, just let me have my piss and go away.
Yeah.
So that annoyed me. And then we went and saw While She Sleeps on Saturday night.
Yep.
At King Street. I don't love that band room at King Street.
You did mention that.
I will say I've been there twice now for gigs. It's just a weird. It's kind of long and tall. Where the cane bar was like the opposite. The cane bar was like wide and short. I feel like that was sort of better, but it was good. Like they were great. Band was great. And then
people don't seem to like tall ceilings for anything performance-wise.
Seems to be, yeah. And that room at King Street is just fucking narrow and long. So it's like, yeah, if you don't get in the first kind of third or half of it, you're kind of not really seeing it.
You're not experiencing it.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I mean, fuck. Whatever. Now I'm the one-up guy.
I've seen fucking
I've
better.
seen better, mate. I've
You
been
ever
to better
seen
gigs.
an upside-down fucking drum kit,
Yeah,
cunt?
fuck. Yeah. Kudos Bank. I fucking hate Kudos Bank too.
What's that?
The arena.
Okay,
like the arena down there. I know it's because it's got bank in the title, but there's one funny thing.
That would play well.
So they were like, no. So we walked through security and they had, because it was 18,000 or something there. So there's like the guys with the metal ones, and so get your phone and wallet out of your pockets. And I had a vape on me, and they're like, "Oh, no vapes. You got to check that at the cloakroom." I was like, "I'm fucking checking my vape before I come and get it later. I'm gonna want it. I'm not checking it."
Cloak.
Yeah.
The jacket room.
Yeah. So I walked away from that guy, pretended to walk to the cloakroom, and then just walked back.
Oh, nice.
But then we'd gone in the wrong gate, so I had to go to another gate and go through another metal wand. Fuck. So I didn't get it out of my pocket. And then I got through. It was sweet. It didn't go off. And it was all good.
Nice.
But then I was like this weird thing. So there was a smoking area where everyone was ripping darts.
But no vape.
But I was like, no vape. And then I was like, we're about to go into an arena where there's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of pyro going on. Like they could burn this place down.
Yeah.
There's people smoking darts. I was like, why no vape?
That's weird. Listen to you, bro. Listen to this backflip. Holy shit.
But I was like, why? Like, why? Like, that's just weird. Like, you could.
No, it is weird.
I assume, like, they don't want people using them inside. But I was like, you could just easily light a cigarette. Yeah.
Oh.
And there's literally hundreds of like, the flamethrowers were fucking insane. They're like, no vaping. I was like, oh. But yeah, it's fucking. Yeah.
You saying that why can they smoke and I can't vape? Are you hearing yourself, cunt?
I know, mate. Don't worry. I hate myself.
Fuck, Bali. no worry about smoking anywhere, mate. Holy shit. Light up as you please.
Smoking inside's nice.
Yeah. I mean,
Smoking by the pool.
Not that I did it, but everywhere's got an ashtray inside.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Vegas is like that too. It's a very nice novelty. And then, so a couple of big weekends on the Source, and then Sunday just gone was grand final day. So we'd organise a box. We got like a 50-seater in the corporate suite because they're at McDonald Jones.
With your old club playing,
with my
right?
old club, yeah. So it was a big. They haven't been in grand final for 61 years, so it was like get the band back together. So we, there was fucking like 60 of us in this box. We're on the piss from like 10 in the morning, and then they got done. Unfortunately, Maitland were just too good. It was a fucking sick day.
They're pretty well known.
Yeah, that was their third in a row.
Now.
Yeah, fucking. They've been the team for 4 or 5 years now. They're fucking good.
Yeah,
and then we went back to Central Leagues. And then I was back, and then I was in the shed. Next thing I knew, I was in the sheds with the boys. It was like 4 a.m. on Monday morning, and I was like, "You didn't play here this year. You need to go before the costumes come out." And so there was 3 of us there that shouldn't have been there. We're like, "Yeah, we got to go."
Yeah.
So Monday was a write off. I had to go and help the boys out at like 1 in the arvo. That was still nearly too much for me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but no, big few weeks, and then this weekend's a long weekend. We're going away this weekend. Probably going to be more boozing.
More footy.
Grand finals.
Grand final.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's been a fucking...
Should we talk about that in sport?
Yeah, we can wait. We may as well because the last time we're going to be able to do it.
Because I am excited to talk about it.
Yeah, I can't wait. The footy's been hell. I'm glad Penrith and Melbourne made it. But it's been an action-packed couple of weekends, and then it's just going to keep going, I think. Yeah, long weekend this weekend. Cox Plate's in like 3 weeks. That's coming up quick. Then I've got a wedding to MC the weekend after that. A couple of my mates. It's just bang, 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 bang. Gig the week after that.
Busy.
All good stuff.
Organise some merch.
Yes, yeah. Get excited. We got some samples today.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I think, could this be our best bit of merch?
It's probably my favourite.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I hope you guys like it as much as Gabe and I do because there's something, it's going to be sick.
We're making sure we're getting it right for you.
Get it right for you. Hopefully something fun. Nice little stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Have them ready for, they'll be on sale before Christmas. We'll try and get something out to you. Maybe in Patreon. Patreon might get a sneak peek.
Patreon's
getting a sneak peek. Patreon's getting a sneak peek.
Yeah.
They always get this. Actually, Patreon, you're getting 2 episodes this week too because I cooked the fucking Patreon.
Well, with your fucking laptop from the fucking 80s, mate. What the fuck?
Someone commented that because I put a video up of the side of the laptop saying this is why it's not working. They were like, that's a fucking old laptop.
Yeah, can't.
He said, yes, it is. I'm a
you
dinosaur.
Run a business. You should have a computer that does more than that, cunt.
I need email for what I do on the computer and fucking Word.
I'm surprised it runs either of those.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sometimes. Sometimes they don't go. But no, it's been a good couple of weeks. Just a lot on. All just fun shit though. All the most fun. House hunting's been hectic.
Yes.
Just like just going to open homes. Fucking Saturday was hilarious. Had like back to back. They were kind of back to back to back. All the ones we wanted to look at were like 9:30 till 10, then 10 till 10:30, then like bang,
so
bang, bang.
You're just straight in between.
Yeah,
as fast as you can.
Then we had one, and then another one on Hunter Street, then another one about 300 meters up Hunter Street, and then another one in Mayfield were the first 3. Got the first one.
Are they always fucking like busy as too?
Kinda depends on the house. Like the cheaper ones are, like the ones we're looking at are, because they're the ones everyone can afford.
Like we talking more than 10 people?
10-ish. Yeah. And so we've gone to this first one. First of all, like not all real estate agents. You know, they say not all men, but it's like not all real estate agents.
Yeah.
But most of them are fucking dickheads. It's been my experience so far. Like they're cool, whatever. I got a few mates who do it and a few blokes I know. They're fine. But some of them, like this first guy, the first one at Hunter Street, we've gone in and there's mold. He goes, I'll just stop you before you go into the bathroom. There is mold on the roof. Strata's fixing that. It'll be done in like 2 weeks. I'm sweet, no worries. Because the old tenants didn't use the fan. So moisture built up and there's mold on the roof. Oh, sweet. So we walk into the bathroom. Jessie has a look and she goes, there's only one switch. I was like, and she flicks the light on and the light and the fan are the same switch.
Yeah.
So I was like,
so they had to have been using that. Yeah.
Or they were showering in the dark.
Yeah.
I was like, and Jessie goes, I think he's lying. I was like, fucking hope he's lying.
You reckon?
Then there was another dude.
That's good detective.
There was another dude. They're like, because we go into him and they're like, the guide's like 650 to 700,000, and we're kind of like, we can't spend anywhere close to fucking the top end of that.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, I said to him, fair income. There was only me and this guy there and I said, fair income. I'm just trying to cut the shit out. I'm just trying to go, this is the most I'll pay for this house.
Mm-hmm.
Is that achievable or am I wasting both our time here? I can't be bothered doing the back and forth. So I said that to this bloke. I said, this is our number. Are we even in the ballpark? And he's like, oh, mate, if you had 700 grand, you could have it today. And I was like, that's not even close to what I just said.
That's not the
he goes,
question.
you could have it today for 700. And I was like, I can't do it then. And then the very next thing he says to me, he goes, I could probably let it go for 680. I was like,
bro, you're having the same experience as me. You're just bartering.
You're worse at this than I am. The very next thing I said, he goes, I don't think the owners will let it go for a dollar less than 700,000. I was like, oh yeah, I can't do that. And he goes, I reckon I'll get him down to 680. I was like, you're fucking shitter at this than I am.
It's a negotiation game, bro.
And then another guy, same thing. I was like, I said, I'm like, this is the best number I can do. I don't want to do the back and forth.
Well, I think your problem is saying you are genuinely giving him the best you can do. You need to say lower and then do your.
Well, that's what now I'm starting about 20, 30 grand lower than my best number and coming up. But I'm just trying to avoid because I'm just going to end up there anyway. So fucking let's just get there.
But that's not the game.
I give him the number and I go. I had a conversation with him on the phone. I said, I'll get off the phone. I'll talk to the bride. I'll text you my best number. And then you just tell the owners and just, if it's that, it's that. If it's not, cool. I don't care.
They don't care. That's what you said.
Hang up. Yeah. Text him my best number. And he goes, do you reckon you could do 10 grand more? It's like, brother.
I'm being honest. And you're not playing it's not an honest man's game negotiation, mate.
It's not.
Mate, when I was in Bali, we were both blind as. My missus wanted these shoes and I'm doing the fucking bartering for her here because she'll pay overs for it. And then...
Shush, honey, the men are speaking.
Well, she was the chick we're blind off was actually a woman, but like we're getting these fake shoes, and I've got her down. I'm trying to get them for like $30.
That's fun. Yeah, that's fun bartering.
It is fun bartering, but what's even more fun is this chick's like, "Come on," like blah, and then my missus has just switched to her side, and she's like, "Gabe, it's not even that." I'm like, "I'm doing this for you."
You were bartering against her.
I'm like, "Why the fuck did you switch sides? These are fake shoes. I'm getting you. You're paying for these." Like fucking. It was funny though.
And they got mad at you. Probably. They got the shits with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I like being over there. It's like funny you say that. You just learn quickly. It's like you don't say what you're willing to pay, and it's the same with real estate agents, bro.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anywhere saying that's your price because they don't believe you. They're so used to playing the game where it's
if any of you are listening, real estate agents, I'm telling you my best number. When I tell you that number, that's as fucking much as I want to pay, mate, because that's what I can afford.
you know, you said not all real estate agents. But you know how they say it's like not all men, but all women?
Yeah.
Have you heard like that extra
bit?
No.
Oh, yeah, like don't believe. What do
like
they
not
say?
all men are like that, but all women have experience.
Yeah, believe all women. Yeah.
So it's like not all real estate agents, but all customers.
All Blueys.
Every single customer's been fucked by a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Not all of them are doing it.
Yeah, it's funny. So it's been a good learning curve. Oh yeah, but then so after the mold on the roof.
With the one switch that definitely turns it on.
With the switch that controlled the fan that he said wasn't being used. Liar. You fucking liar.
Showered in the dark.
Driven up the road, flat tyre. I had a flat tyre on Hunter Street. So then I had to get an Uber to the next one. Me and Jessie split up. She went and looked at one. I got an Uber to the next one, then an Uber home to get her car and then picked her. Anyway, it was just a thing. It was very funny.
So there was a point in time where you were looking at separate houses?
Yeah, we had to split up because we were taking my car to one that was close by and then quickly going to fang it to this other one. But I got a flat and I was like, oh, fuck. So then we just split up and she looked at one and I looked at one.
But would that even work for her if you were like, yeah, mine's sick? She'd be like, I'd have to say
No, she believed me.
Oh, good.
But I was like, this one, because it's been good because we started out, we were blue on heaps because I was like, we weren't kind of on the same page in what was important. And then the more we've gone to and we've had a couple of, not bad, we had one bad fight and then a couple of smaller fucking spot fires. And the more that's happened, we've got more and more on the same page.
Understanding.
So the shit that like we actually, like there was one point where we're like, we've got to be close to like a cafe and shops. And then the more time that went on, the more we live across the road from a very nice cafe now, like literally across the road that we never go to.
Yeah.
And I was like, we don't have to be close to a cafe or shops. Yeah. Like we
and
thought
then reason eventually starts to kick in.
Yeah. That was me. I was like, no, it'd be sick. Like, and then I was like, no, we don't go to the cafe that we live at now. it doesn't matter. But it's just that idea. You have these things that you think are
Of what
important.
you're going to be like
Yeah.
once you own your house.
Or-
You're going to walk there all the time, man.
Or you think shit that you think's important, and then the more that you realise, and also you're going to be paying a lot of money for, you're like, oh shit, that doesn't matter at all. So that's been good. And then we're kind of way more on the same page now. So she could look at something and be like, this, I like this was good, and I can go, yeah, sweet. Whereas at the start, I was like, no, that doesn't matter. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So no, it's been good. It's been good for us too. Just
It's the gift and the curse of relationships, shit like that. Going into stuff fresh where you're just not on the same page, but then it's nice when you learn about each other in the end.
It's
and you
been
make
good.
compromises for each other.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. We still haven't bought anything, but it's been good.
No fault of your own.
Yeah, poor old Phil from PK has been fucking getting about 100 texts off me well, after the viewing. So, like, I leave him alone kind of through the week, and then we look at a few, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's been great. And yeah, that's been fun. What else? I'm trying to think of other shit that's been happening. That's it, eh?
Just work.
Live sport. Yeah, work's good. I've only done I've done like 4 days the last couple of weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, and then long weekend this weekend, which is exciting.
Where'd you say you're going?
Going to Harrington. Up the coast, like 2 hours up the coast. One of the boys has got his mother and father-in-law, like his in-laws have a big house up there.
Yeah.
So there's like 4 of us and the girls and the kids. So it's like a big grown-up holiday. So that'll be nice.
Are the parents there or no?
No, they're not there.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so it's all of us. We're like in our sort of early 30s and that, and then the partners, and then the kids are coming up too. Like I think there's like a 1-year-old, a fucking 2 1-year-olds and a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
So that'll
Bit
be
of practice.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I could hate it. could fuck my long weekend up massively.
It probably will.
It probably will. But that's gonna be sick. Footy's on.
Oh, can't. Kids were fucking letting it go on the plane on the way
Oh,
home.
no.
Bro, what did people do before fucking headphones? Just like yell at strangers' babies?
Raw
Like-
dog and flights.
Oh, and actually, here's a fucking another complaint. Stop looking at the fucking flight map if you're on a flight that has one.
That is like Chinese water torture.
Bro,
Balinese water torture.
Mrs. like just, you don't have to have anything up. She's reading, but for some reason wants it up on her screen. My mate had it up on his screen. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they're like, oh, the flight home felt so much quicker because we're on like a smaller plane and didn't have the screens and shit. And I was like, no shit, you weren't staring at it the whole fucking way.
That's suicide, man.
Yeah.
It's like if I go for a run on the treadie, I have to cover the screen with my
Yes,
towel.
bro.
I can't see how long I've been on it for.
I don't want to know.
I can't because it'll just feel like it's going forever. So why the fuck would you do that with a 7-hour flight?
It's so
That's
dumb.
insane, man.
So I was telling her, I was like, put it away. Like, no, I like it. I'm like, what?
You're mad.
Yeah.
You're actually mad.
I podcast the whole way there because for some reason, didn't even think about this. You can just download shit on Netflix and watch it offline.
Yep.
That's what I did most of the way back. And
Yep.
then you need pods and videos.
Yeah, you gotta
if
break it
you're bored
up.
of one, you can fucking break it up.
Yeah, it's hell. It's so good.
Especially for like a 7-hour, like you can binge a show in that time.
The other nice thing is too is like the week or 10 days or whatever leading into it when a few things get released.
Save
and
it.
you're like saving that.
Yes, bro.
Saving that.
Yep.
That's a nice feeling too, having a couple of good ones banked up that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I was doing that with Hamish and Andy. They came out. I'm like, bang, that's the flight. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was locked and loaded. I can't believe people did shit without like devices. This fucking old dude in front of me, I don't know if he was on TikTok or he downloaded TikToks or something, but he had an iPad and he was like scrolling through TikTok. I don't know if he just saved like a bunch in his camera roll.
He might have got a bit of in-flight Wi-Fi. He might have paid for a bit of in-flight Wi-Fi so he could fucking watch like chicks dancing and shit.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was an option, but I was like,
codger.
I'm a bit of a fucking voyeur, as made known. Like, I just like looking what other people were watching and shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, some guys just like watching Dexter. I'm like, oh, that's random. Fucking
Nice.
this guy, old guy's watching fucking TikToks.
Nice.
Even though I'm like listening to my own thing, I'm a fucking weird dude.
That's great. When did you go back to work? Are you back to work
I
yet?
reckon I'll go back Friday.
Fuck yeah. That's such a sick move.
I did a bit of stuff around home today. But
Yeah, you need a few days. Like, I've always just like if you flew home on a Sunday, I've always just gone back to work Monday. And it's fucking dog shit. Like you gotta bite the bullet at some stage, but it's nice to have a couple of days to just unpack your bag and fucking chill. Like do a couple of things.
You got to
extend the holiday.
You got to have a holiday.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's fucking double barrel, mate. Even if you could just have like 3 extra days, I reckon that's probably the move.
Yeah.
I might even have the week off because of my work. I just need to let them know if they have work for me that I'll rock up there.
If I was you, I'd take the fucking week off.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, fuck
but
yeah.
I got rent to pay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, rent.
Yeah, that old fucking chestnut.
Yeah. Nice.
It fucking dumbest thing I did about Bali was pack 2 jumpers and 3 pairs of pants and all my socks. Because whenever you go anywhere, you're like, oh, I need all my socks. I'm going to run out.
Every pair of undies, every pair of socks.
Yeah. Fucking what an idiot. Like, you're just so, I haven't traveled anywhere. You're like, oh, out of habit, take a jumper just in case. Take long pants just in case.
It's fucking 40 degrees and 300% humidity.
Can't. If you do not take an enclosed pair of shoes,
to Bali,
it is toes out at all times. Actually, I wish I got a photo. I saw a lookalike of you. It was just a white ranger. At Fins.
Spot on.
Yeah, but I had the same tan. Just a white
t-shirt's in?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I reckon probably pastier than you. Rocking around in the Fins pool with his kid off. I'm like, fucking
Blue.
Thanks for coming, Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bluey.
Yeah, but don't fucking do dumb shit like, oh, just in case in Bali. You can buy a shit jumper there if you needed to, and you won't.
Well, I don't know if anyone's ever worn a jumper in Bali.
Besides some of the Balinese cunts. Like,
Sometimes they're rocking around like full, like tracky pants and a jumper.
What is going on? It's so
That's
crazy.
insane. We went to America and I packed everything I owned, so I could only just shut my suitcase. And then got there, and I was like, I wanted to buy some stuff here too, so I had no room to buy anything.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was dumb. Next time I said I'd go with like half a suitcase and just buy anything else I needed there.
And I am going to holiday more. I'm going to make more of an, because that was my first ever real holiday, and it was fucking a good amount of time, 10 days.
10 days in Bali is perfect. I think any more than that, you fucking,
For the first 3 days, I'm like, I could probably live here, eh? And then I was like, I think I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
I'm like, have a shower and feel safe in my shower.
Yeah.
Not spitting my mouth out. I mean, you like to drink your shower's water, so you'd be in strife over
I
there.
have constant diarrhea. Yeah. Constant, more than now.
I nearly took a beer in the shower at one point, and I was like, do not fucking do that.
You're asking for it.
Yeah,
You're asking for it.
But holiday money's great.
Yep.
Because especially in a place where it's cheap like Bali, because like it's monopoly money, bro.
Yep.
You're playing with fucking fun tickets. Like, it's so nice to not give a shit about a single cent that you spend. Like, oh, I'm just going to pull more money out. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I'm going to fucking get more. It's so good. Whereas like back here, you're like, all right, how much is this? Fuck, blah, blah, blah.
It's
like,
just, whatever.
Yeah. And if you have enough for it, fucking doesn't matter. It'd be tough in Europe. Like, it'd be tough in those expensive countries.
America,
you'd
Europe.
still have to kind of switch on a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not that side of it's not as much fun for sure.
Nah, but you're a bit more conscious in
Vegas.
And
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah, otherwise you have no money.
And you are in debt.
And then your holiday's no fun at all.
Yeah.
Then you have zero fun. So yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm stoked she's had a good time. Did Lil have a good time?
Yeah, mate, she had a good time, except for when she was hungry. But
of course.
Yeah, fix that up. I mean, I just think there's something for everyone there. It's besides like,
did you go to Waterbourne Park?
Did go to Waterbourne.
Yeah.
Only downside was like I did a few of the mad rides and shit, had a good time, but like water like got in my ear at one point, and like because I have that dodgy ear, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to go home. You guys can stay if you're on. They're like, oh, we've been on all the rides. We're happy to go as well. I was like, sick.
Fun, but
yeah, it is fun. Yeah. Fucking oath. This mad boomerang ride going up and down, but you'd want to get there pretty fucking early because like by the time you're like midway through the day, actually, you told me about this. Like it is worse. That's the worst place to buy anything.
Yes,
Waterbourne Park was where it was like is more expensive than Australia, but like at a water park at Australia, you're getting even more. But like, yeah, that's where shit was genuinely fucking expensive. Only time I really thought that, eh? But yeah, fucking boomerang going up, coming down. I mean, there was a few yappy little fucking kids there. That was it. Turning the lazy river into a not so lazy river. That was like one thing that sucked.
Oh, the one that you just jump in the donuts and just go around it. That's nice.
Yeah, it was sick. But then there's just kids like running around, like pushing by and shit. I'm like, I'm trying to fucking relax, cunt. But also at a water park. How good can it get?
That's your day. Fuck fuck those cunts.
Yeah, that was mainly it. I didn't. Oh, met some at Fins. My mate befriended this group, and the bloke they befriended, he like debuted in the AFL this year.
Nice.
So he was like, I don't know if he's gonna like keep getting another contract or whatever, but he like played for some AFL club, and I was like, oh fucking shout out to that guy.
That's the footy players love going to Bali at the end of the year.
Yeah,
footballers love it.
I mean, fuck it. I think, like maybe Ezra Merman, like
Reece Walsh.
were there while I was there.
Yeah. I think Bradman Best owns a villa. He bought a villa that you can rent.
Maybe you should buy a villa there instead of here. It would be cheaper.
It would be cheaper. The commute to work would be tougher.
Yeah,
I'll be late to work pretty often.
Just get a bunch of work on fucking that side of the world, mate.
Yeah, I don't know how it works with like.
It is Oz-wide.
Yeah, I don't know how it works with owning property overseas.
I would love to know.
Yeah.
I would love to know because like it can't be that. It would be so fucking cheap to build something there. You could rent it out the whole year.
Yeah.
I started thinking about it, but like I just don't have enough know-how to like go about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start, mate.
And like, is it that smart to do that?
I don't know any Balinese concreters or bricklayers.
Well, they're not hard to find. They're fucking everywhere in Canggu, cunt.
Boys work hard too.
Yeah. You walk past these weird things and you think it's a construction site, then you realise it's a fucking like hardware store.
Yeah.
Like you're walking past these weird little hardware stores and shit.
Some nice bamboo scaffold.
Yeah. There was some fucking losers in Canggu, but like preppy Instagram chicks and like this one fucking bitch, fuck knows why she did it. Like we're walking past after getting these tacos and like just walks past and like puts like a shot on my missus. He's like, this like fat bitch. And my mate was, because I actually didn't see it. I was like, they lipped off. And I was like, what happened? They're like, this chick just fucking ran into me. She was like, oh, what are you fucking doing, you fat bitch? That's what my missus said.
Nice.
And my mate just went, oh, come on, lady. Like, he was just taken back. That's all he could muster up.
I had an argument with a woman leaving the footy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in front of the 7 on Sunday after the grand final because we were all in Central kit. She was in a Maitland Pickers jersey. And we're at the 7-Eleven across the road from the stadium.
Yeah.
We're hopping in an Uber. And she was like, what? She had a dart in her hand. And I was like, what fucking happened, boys? I was like, we got beat. And she was chirping. And I was like, it's all good. You have to live in Maitland. And she's like, thought that was good. And she goes, joke's on you. I live in Belmont. I was like, that's worse. And then I was like, do me a favour, go and light your cigarette near the fucking E10 pump. And then I got back in the car and then I was like, that was probably a bit mean.
Nah, that's good.
Nah, fucker.
Yeah,
and I got beaten. I was really bitter.
I mean, it was mean, but like it was clever.
It was clever.
You were very
I've
clever,
been drinking.
mate. Yeah.
I'd had a lot to drink.
That's very, that's drunk.
I shoot from the hip.
Yeah.
I shoot from the hip.
You're good, man. You're good. And fucking 17 schooners.
She asked for it too. She started it.
Did it seem fun at the start?
No, it wasn't bantery. She was being a bitch. She was being a fucking bitch.
Yeah. Because I can imagine myself like lipping up, like, just go.
Yeah. But like when you're the fucking heavy favourites, like they were supposed to win.
I think
they were worried. I think they were worried too at one stage because only 6-4 at half time. And we were being really like abusive to their fans. There was heaps of their fans in front of us. There was like 6. And then they didn't say anything until they were up. I think it finished 24-6 or 4 or whatever. And they only started chirping up in the last 5 minutes. I was like, that's not brave.
Yeah.
You need to be, we were very obnoxious the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was only right at the end when they definitely won. They all started turning around. I was like, you're fucking,
come on.
You got to chirp up earlier if you're going to do it.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, great day. A great day was had by all.
You, I saw you put your tips in. Like I think you had your team winning by 1 point.
By 1. I had them in a close one.
So you knew it was a fucking.
Well, at half time, I was getting very arrogant. I was like, we're going to win. We were down 6-4, but it was like they looked rattled. And I was like, we're going to win this. And then they were just too good and we made a few errors. And I had to tip all the grades. A mate of mine, Carl, I don't know if he was coaching or he was involved with Lakes. It was Lakes and Maitland in reserve grade. And I tipped against Lakes because the Maitland coach was my coach years ago at Central. He's a great fella. And I tipped him by like 20 because they had a really good team. And he messaged me. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't think there was ramifications for my tipping, but I've upset a few people apparently.
Don't fucking read them, coach.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know anything about footy. Don't pay attention to what I know.
Yeah. No, that's good, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking, was it right that it was a bit cold and a bit wet here?
The weather's been pretty miserable. Yeah, we had a fair bit of rain. Oh, that was right. The Thursday before the grand final, we had a rain day. And we ended up getting blind. I went for lunch. We did a few things at the office in the morning. Went for a counter and then ended up getting blind on Thursday. I was like, I didn't need that before the big weekend.
Are you going back to boxing training yet or not?
Nah, well, how do I say this without giving it away? I will be soon. I'm not fighting in the podcast Royale, but I will be going to help someone.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to go and help them where we went.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't give too much away, but someone I know is going to be
Cool.
needing some boxing training soon.
Sweet. And you're going to go.
And I'm going to go and help him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to go do what Poss did with us and go help. So that'll be the thing that makes me go back because
Okay,
I've committed
cool.
to helping someone. So
Righto, man.
but no, I haven't been back yet. I have been running because I know there's so much drinking coming up and I was getting fat for a couple of weeks there. I was like starting to hate myself again. So
It was like the first, it's probably been coming on me for a little bit now, but like in Bali, then that shit happened. And like, it was funny that guy ripped on me, but I looked down and I was like, nah, I'm pulling my finger out when I get back, eh? Like, I was like, well, I've been slack. I haven't done anything since boxing. It's so funny how quickly it's like, I deserve a rest turns into like, this is my life
this is
now.
what I do.
And I've like do a few runs like every like in a week or something, but it's clearly not enough, especially when you're like around jack people and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, but once you get into it, you'll be sweet.
That's what I mean.
But
So-
it is easy to fucking. It's summer's coming too, so that's you gotta have your shirt off a bit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might get into like some sort of class or something.
Yeah,
I
nice
don't
group
know what I'll
fitness
do
thing.
yet, but that seems to be the type of shit that motivates me. Like I like doing sport, but even then, like you're not gonna get in that good nick from once a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just yeah.
It's
you probably,
healthy for you.
Yeah,
You get your fitness up a bit.
but yeah, you probably need like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
like
and,
a Monday,
actual
Wednesday, Friday kind of thing.
So I'm going to look into that, I reckon, because I fucking need to, eh? I mean, I'm still like only 80 kilos, but like I'm not that tall. So like,
Yeah.
I look like shit.
Yeah, yeah, it fucking happens quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I was sitting down and I'm like, I had a snack. I was hungover yesterday. I had another snack pack for lunch. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh, you ate a grouse snack pack while I was gone.
Yeah, I had a really good snack pack at Larry's in Merriweather.
Yeah.
I'd already been there. That was one of the first chews that PK sponsored, I think. And they messaged me and they were like, we've just changed our menu. Do you want to come and try it? I was like, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. And I was hungover after Parkway Drive. I was like, I'll have the snack pack, please. It was very
Yeah.
good. And then yesterday I was hungover again. I was like, snack pack.
Yeah.
And I was just down here. That's this week's chew, actually.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so we get to compare notes on the snack packs. It'll be good.
Snack pack season coming while it's heating up. Yeah, but
Terrible timing.
I was watching that while I was away and I was like, oh, that's fucking delicious.
Yeah, it was nice. The one I had yesterday was very good too. Yeah, it was very different but good.
I think I've actually made it known that I hate when people kind of speak in broken English to people. But when I was over there, I was like,
You're gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna have to do it. I didn't remember it being as bad as it was. but then it was. And I was like, oh shit, all right, I'm fucking eating my words here.
Yeah.
This sucks a bit.
Yeah.
And like my mate didn't do it at all, and you saw how difficult it was. But
They don't know what you're saying.
he's just like, I don't know why the fuck he said this. Like one wheel on a car was like a bit fucked, and he like said to a Balinese person like, "Oh, that one's a bit cockeyed." I was like, "Do you think they know what that fucking means, guys?
My
Like,
mate-
what are you saying?"
One of my mates was doing it when we were in the States to Americans. Like, first of all, we'd been drinking and carrying on for like 10 hours. And then we were at a blackjack table with Yanks. And he would just start pestering these people and they didn't know what he was saying. I was like, first of all, you're slurring your words.
Yeah.
Second of all, you're using terminology that they don't know what it means.
Yeah.
He'd be like, you guys carrying on a lot or what? And they'd be like, oh, hey, mate, can I, like, what are you
Yeah.
saying? And then he just would
What?
ignore. I was like, just don't. Or if you're going to talk to them, like, slow down.
Yeah,
And
like-
say shit they can understand. If you
don't-
want to talk to them.
I don't understand how you don't grasp that. Like, and that's an English speaking fucking country. You know what I mean?
Fuck, man.
Yeah, there was a few times where he just said shit, and the driver was like, "Yes."
Yes,
Oh,
boss.
none of them could get my name.
Yeah.
I was
Dave.
Gabby.
Dave.
Yeah, I was Mr. Gabby.
That's all right.
Yeah, that was close enough. So Gabby,
Boss.
and Lily. Yeah, bike. That's all they want. Bike, cheap.
Fuck yeah.
Give
That's
you the
great.
morning price.
Morning price. Cheap
That's
for
all-
you, boss.
Yeah, the morning price is as low as I can be bothered to negotiate.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
fucking morning price. There's
Morning price.
Yeah.
Give me the morning price, boss.
I liked it by the end of it, bartering, because
Yeah, it's fun.
I was convinced that I was better than everyone.
Sport.
Yeah.
And then you realise you ever stop and like realise how much money you were arguing over?
Yeah.
You were arguing over like 90 cents.
Yeah. Oh, we actually fucked. So the first go jack, well, it wasn't a go jack. We got fucked around. We went to the wrong spot, and there was these two guys there like, yeah, we'll bike you to this place. We're like, all right, 15. And they were like, eventually like, yes. Me and my missus got on the back of one, 2-man, and my mate got on the front of the other one. And then we get there and they're like, 50. And we're like, no, cunt. Like 15. Like we said 15. They were like, no, we're not taking it. He's like, you're the problem with Bali. I'm like, cunt, you drove us 100 meters.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll get it for cheaper on the fucking app. And And then we walked away. Like we gave them what we said. We've walked away. And we're like, fuck. What if they were like mafia or like something like that? We never know.
You hear horror stories.
And we get jumped, and we're like, yeah, we got jumped for $3.
Yeah,
like that's what we were arguing over.
Yeah, fucking. You hear horror stories, people getting fucking bashed and that, but I think it's pretty good on the whole. And people just carry on and then probably get what they deserve.
For the most part, they want tourists there.
It's there. It's huge.
They need
it's everything.
There.
It's everything. Yeah, it's everything for them.
Yeah. I'll give Canggu that, but like, there's cool bars and like if you want fucking Instagram photos, you'd go there. But for me, Kuta took the cake.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know where else I'd go. I don't know. Seminyak another popular spot there. Have you been there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we went out to a couple of the islands. So we went to Gilly T. Went out to Gilly T. There's like little islands off. You get a boat out there. It takes a couple of hours and stayed there. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was party time.
Just party island.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good. A lot of partying.
Fucking yeah. Every time we told the people in Kuta, it's like, oh, we're going to Canggu. Like, pati.
Yeah.
And for some reason, in our head, we thought it was the other way around. We're like, yeah, we'll like have a kind of big stint, and then at the end, we'll like take a relax.
Yeah.
We did those the wrong way around.
Yeah.
In terms of places we stayed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it was some government thing. Our fucking where our villa was. At like 10 o'clock at night, they just started playing these creepy drums.
Nice.
It was
Spooky.
fucking dog shit. And then after that, these two dogs were fighting. We had the shittest night's sleep one night, Man, this is like, is this fucking seriously happening right now?
How good's that?
Yeah.
You go back?
Yeah, I'd go back.
Nice.
I'd go back. Fucking on the way back to the airport, this Muslim guy picked us up and he just started preaching at us.
Nice.
He was a nice guy, but he's like, it was kind of sad. He's like, oh, all American, they think we're terrorists. I don't know why I gave him that accent.
Yeah.
But and he was like, we're peaceful people. And like started telling me, he's like, Muhammad Ali, he was Muslim. Like trying to like, give me these cool guys that are Muslim and shit.
Sonny Bill Williams.
Yeah. I was like, maybe if he said that, I'd be
flick pass, right?
Yeah.
God did that.
But their words are fun. Like alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Which is like, thank you, God.
Yeah.
And like after that, me and my mate were just saying it because like, that's fun to say.
That's fun to say.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is fucking... I'm going to join it for the words.
That's the title of the episode.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. It was interesting hearing a guy preach and like their religion from their point of view. And like, if you're open-minded enough, you can see what they're talking about. Like, in my opinion, I found out that the Muslim religion is like they view men and women very black and white.
Yes.
It's like... He was saying this, I was like, oh, so why do like the women cover up and shit? And he's like, well, it's like for protection. Think like when a man sees a woman, like he might act crazy in that, like, and get horny and like, and he's like, that's not how he said it.
Yeah,
but if she covers up, a man's not going to feel that way about her. Thus, you're solving that problem. I was like, that makes sense when you put it like that. Like, if they can't see it, but it's like also a dude should just control himself. Yeah. So like they're just like taking that away from it. Yeah. It's like if they can't see it, they're not going to get horny and they're not going to rape your woman. I was like,
they could. They still could. It's very thin. Veil. Like I could still get it off. Anyway.
Yeah. That was like the last interesting thing. And then I said goodbye and I said,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. That's great, mate. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, a spiritual awakening as well. Inshallah.
Fuck yeah. Probably do some news. Do you reckon?
Do you want to do news?
Nah, fuck the news.
Fuck the news.
You can have guys, fuck the news this week. We'll just do a good catch up. We did have a little bit of news. It wasn't anything too fucking hilarious.
Well, let's talk about the footy now and then we'll do the chew.
Oh, we'll do some sport news. We're going to flip it around for you for the final week of sports news for the 2024 NRL season.
Swans got pumped. That was that.
Swans got pumped. Official team of the pod got absolutely butt fucked. Speaking of butt fucking, just actually while we're catching up, I did watch. There's a new that's something I wanted to fucking talk about.
A new butt fucking.
There's this fucking. Did you watch the Dharma series on Netflix?
I did. So
it's the same dude that made that, or the same whoever made that, and it's another one about these brothers that killed their parents. Ooh. It's Monsters because it was Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
So that's the.
And this one's called Monster, the fucking whatever brothers or twins or whatever.
So it's a true story.
It's a true story, and it's about these kids. You may have seen it on Netflix. It's out at the moment. And it's just about this. All it was it's so bad. It's just these kids. They killed their parents, but then it came out that like their dad was just bumming them the whole time. And then they were inbred and fucking each other. Like, you didn't, there was one scene where it was fucked
Is it a boy and a girl?
No, it was the brother and brother.
Oh, so just gay
it was
butt
just
fucking.
gay incest, and then their dad butt fucking him, and the mum doing nothing. And they was very wealthy family. The dad was an immigrant from like Cuba, and then he done really, really well, but then also like to butt fuck his kids.
Fucking hell.
And I was like, I was hungover. It was yesterday. I was watching it. I was so hungover. I was like, I'm not in the mood for this.
That is a bad call.
I binged like 8 episodes of it.
I'm not in the mood for this next episode.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Every episode was like, and then he molested me this way.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, it can't get any worse. And then the next episode would be like, wait, it gets worse. He put a toothbrush on my butt. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
It was so bad. And it was just like every episode was like a new molestation technique from the dad. And the dad was also going on business trips and getting gay prostitutes as well.
Oh my God.
I was like, this is so ridiculous. It was all true apparently, or a lot of it was true. I don't know. It was just inbred butt fucking. I was like, this show sucks. And then I thought about the one before it, and Jeffrey Dahmer used to kill and eat people and butt fuck them.
Yeah.
I was like, stop making these shows. This fucking sucks, man. All it is just people getting butt fucked and eaten and killed. I was like, this is dog shit. Give me something funny. Put the same effort in the. That's the other thing, because they say like you can't, like they're like there's been no good comedies for ages because of cancel culture. I'm like, why can we watch all these shows about people getting killed and butt fucked and eaten? You're not worried about cancelling them.
Oh, actually, something for you to watch when you get home, mate. Have you heard of the Australian Office is coming out?
Yeah, apparently it's atrocious.
I haven't watched an episode, but the fucking trailer, like, I was like, yeah,
is it bad?
It looks fucking bad.
No one gets killed and eaten and butt fucked.
There was no butt fucking in it at all. Like, what's going on
There was
here?
no sodomy. It's going to be awful.
Yeah, it's like, that's just like no good comedies. It's like, well, Australia, The Office, 20 years too late?
Yeah, we're going to do Office reboot. Yeah, please.
With a chick as the boss.
And no one gets killed and eaten. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Mate, stay tuned and watch. Maybe someone will get butt fucked.
Yeah. The final episode. Just like they'll get killed and eaten and sodomized. Guys, this week's episode of the podcast is brought to you by PK Mortgages. Now, this is a heartfelt personal endorsement inbound. If you're like me and you just completely fucked around your whole 20s and you watched all your mates buy houses and went, damn, I'm never going to do that because I've been pissing up for a decade, which is genuinely what I did. And I did get to my, like, what am I now, 32, and was like, fuck, home ownership could be beyond me. It's probably not. It just takes talking to someone who knows what's going on. The thing that makes home ownership or the potential of owning a home scary is like all the unknowns, and it's things that you don't understand. You hear all this bad news about interest rates and this generation trying to buy a house is fucked, and you probably think it's true until you talk to someone who knows what's going on. That is Phil from PK Mortgages' specialty. You may qualify for the first home buyer scheme. I didn't know anything about it. Things like buying with a 5% deposit, all this shit that is definitely well within reach when you think it might not be. If you are interested, Phil is the man. He will guide you. And yeah, first home ownership may not be as far away as you think. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you can get in touch with Phil and the team at PK Mortgages on 0420 660 804 or head on over to pkmortgages.com.au. That is P for potentially a first home buyer.
Nice.
K for knowledge.
Which Phil has stacks of.
And Phil has got fucking tons of it. Mortgages.com.au. Link is in the show notes. Cannot vouch for this bloke enough. He rules.
You know we love our footy here at Daily Blue Weekly, and as rugby league fans, September is all about two things: finals footy and sexual health awareness.
Yes, September is Sexual Health Awareness Month. And unlike drunken, unruly NRL fans hurling abuse at a game, did you know that sexual health problems, reproductive issues, and sexually transmitted infections don't discriminate?
What?
No matter your age, gender, or race, if you're out there rooting, you can get an STI without even knowing it.
With finals footy upon us, start treating your sex life like a first grader with Stigma Health, Australia's largest online STI clinic.
With Stigma Health, you can skip the trip to the doctors and get your test results sent straight to your phone. If you have Medicare, bulk billing is available and you can get a referral immediately so that you can get tested today.
This September, get your sexual health up to a premiership standard. Visit stigmahealth.com.au or click the link in the show notes.
All right, guys, here's crapping on about Papa Macros every single week, but you might not know what the actual deal is. Like, how does the process work? You might be going, yeah, boys, locally, sourced ingredients sound great. Food getting delivered to my door sounds fucking sensational. But how the fuck does this process work? Gabe, tell them.
Here's how it works, guys. You choose. Select any of their meals or meal plans that best suit you. Order one-offs, or you can turn your whole cart into like a monthly subscription. That will save you some money. The guys at Papa Macros, the team there, they prepare it and cook it with their fucking chefs. Their team put in the hard yards to prepare your meal and cook your portions accordingly. And third step's a nice and easy one. You get to enjoy the sucker.
Yeah, that's the best part. But I'll tell you what's a close second in the process of being the best part.
What's that?
Going to the website and having a look at the food that they've got.
Bro, we haven't looked at it in a while. And
We haven't, because we're very fortunate. They just send us a box every week and we just drill it. No questions asked. But I'm perusing the menu now. There's some very sexy, like there's some stuff here that we obviously froth over. The rump steak and jasmine rice.
Yep.
That's a given. That's one of our favourites. The grilled chicken breasts and roast potatoes, obviously awesome. But there's some stuff here that I haven't had for a while that Marco, if you're listening, send them to us, please. Lamb shoulder ragu.
Oh,
bro,
I remember that.
We had that ages ago. That fucking rules.
was grouse in the winter time, but I'll eat it all year round.
It's year round.
Yeah.
Chicken schnitzel, the schnitty with the potatoes. Oh boy, the chili chicken noodle stir fry.
Oh, mate, honey garlic chicken noodle. Aussie Fitness special that one is. That looks fucking delicious.
And the fucking lasagna that they do it's this big dog. It's got big, thick, dirty, like silky beef in it. Very, very horny. Anyway, that's enough about the food. You guys know the deal. If that interests you, 10% off with code Daily Blue. Head on over to Park. Oh, what is it? Daily Blue?
Capital D, capital B.
That's my mistake. I got excited there talking about the food. You head to papamacros.com.au. Link is in the show notes. That'll get you 10% off. Papa Macros rules.
If, like Blue and I, you enjoy multiple forms of liquid, we're talking water, we're talking whiskey, we're talking anything you can put in a stainless steel water bottle, do I have a business for you? Guys.
That's good.
Soul Cat Designs, baby.
You know by now. If you don't know by now, you mustn't have been fucking listening, because we say it every week. Australian owned and operated company. They make high quality stainless steel water bottles, coffee keep cups, and for the piss wrecks out there, beautiful whiskey glasses. They make a gorgeous whiskey decanter that our mate the Bald Eagle bought recently. He said he didn't need one, but he bought it anyway. It looked fucking awesome.
It looks great.
Yeah. They make great shit. We love them. They've been big supporters of the show pretty much since day dot.
And like, good luck trying to break one of these fucking stainless steel bottles. I mean, the lids, they're still plastic lids, but kick the shit out of this stainless steel bottle. I'm not saying that they 100% won't break. I'm saying I couldn't break one.
Mine's copped a pounding. It's sweet. And it's copped a flogging. It's fine. It looks terrible, but that's because it's been flogged.
You're on site.
It's
what it's for.
It hasn't given up yet.
No.
It hasn't given up. And I've been trying to make it quit. It won't quit.
You know who else doesn't give up? Us and Soul Cat Designs, baby.
And our Soul Cat Designs promo code exclusive, Daily Blue, all one word.
Capital D, capital B.
That'll get you 10% off your gorgeous Soul Cat Designs merchandise. Link is in the show notes. Go and get it. Sorry, I got distracted. Footy.
All right.
Footy.
Sports section. Now.
Swans were butt fucked.
Yes.
Swans got killed in it. The Swans got Jeffrey Dahmer.
They did.
The Swans got the Brisbane Lions raped, killed, and ate the Sydney Swans.
Yeah.
On grand final day.
Rape, killed, butt fucked.
Butt fucked.
The whole 9 yards.
Eaten. Turned into fucking patties and eaten.
Yep.
Terrible. Official AFL team. Fucked.
Yeah.
Gone. Dead.
So that's 2 from 2 from us. When we were back, we pissed up with the Warriors.
Their season fell apart immediately after. Then we endorsed the Sydney Swans, and they got Jeffrey Dahmer on grand final day.
We didn't endorse the Blues, so maybe it's not us.
Yeah. But the good one is the NRL grand final this weekend. We had some great qualifying finals while you were away. It's panned out exactly how everyone thought it was going to.
Yep.
Melbourne and Penrith have been butt fucking everyone, and now someone's getting butt fucked. One of the tops is becoming a bottom this weekend.
Yeah,
That's how Fox Sports should be billing it. One of these butt fuckers will get butt fucked. Someone's has got to go. You will see one of these heavyweights get killed and eaten this weekend.
There was a split second today I was thinking about this game, and for a split second I was like 99% sure that I think Storm are gonna butt fuck the Panthers 13 plus, and then it was weird because I've been Panthers all year, and then Storm, and they did just lose Big Nelson, but I knew that, and I was like, nah, Storm are gonna fucking win. And then 15 minutes passed, and I was like, I don't know now. I just, it's such a good game. I don't know.
It's gonna be sick.
Storm can butt fuck them.
It could happen that way.
It could.
But you know what happened too? They've got to, if they're gonna butt fuck them, they better do it properly. Because remember, Brisbane thought they'd butt fuck them. Brisbane relaxed, and then they got butt fucked.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna kill and eat the Panthers, make sure they're dead.
Don't play with your food,
Make sure
man.
they're dead, and fucking make sure you eat them.
No rim jobs, straight to fucking.
Eat them completely. Don't leave anything, because they will come back to life and they will kill and eat you in front of everyone.
What I was saying to me, this analogy is
This is one of the greatest sporting analogies.
what I was saying to
Being
myself,
sodomized and killed. Well, because that's essentially what happens.
yeah.
Yeah, you get Jeffrey Dahmer in front of like the nation.
It's a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, you get
Loser
the whole country gets to watch you get killed and get eaten.
Oh shit! I think when I was really solid on my like Storm thing for fucking
15 minutes.
for 15 minutes, I was like, "Is a 3v1," which isn't the truth, but at the time I was like, "It's Hughes, Munster, and Pappy versus Nathan Cleary," and like that's kind of a fair way to look at it, because like those are three elite key positions.
Yeah,
but then Cleary's clear. But then you go,
then they've also got-
Luai is good.
They're all the rep positions as well. They're all rep players as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Dylan Walker. Not Dylan Walker. Fucking, what's his name?
Dylan Edwards.
Dylan Edwards. What the fuck? Like, he is a weapon. Like, for some reason, they just go over your radar, and that's fair when it's Nathan Cleary who is the guy.
Yeah, he's Jeffrey Dahmer. He's
good luck, Jeffrey Dahmer and Jeffrey Dahmer.
Exactly.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah. He's fully Jeffrey Dahmer. Like he's killed and eaten a lot of people this year.
But then is he injured?
Apparently his shoulder's no good.
It looked like it was no good.
I don't know.
And like, I just think the connection of like Cam Munster and Jerome Hughes and Pap, like,
And Harry Grant.
But then you go, all right, Dylan Edwards is probably not going to make a mistake. Cleary puts the ball anywhere he wants at any time, makes the perfect pass 9.9 times out of 10. Like, you've got two wingers who fucking are impossible to knock over.
Yeah.
Like,
It's going to be a sick grand final.
I don't know. I don't know where. Like, who do you tip? Do you tip Panthers?
I am going with my heart, and I'm going to tip Penrith because
Yeah.
I want to see him. I want to see a four-peat. This is Chicago Bulls. This is New England Patriots.
Yep.
This is a sporting dynasty that is. You're witnessing history.
Yeah.
Like this will, like in 20 years' time, you'll be like, yeah, I fucking watched them. They were ridiculous. No one will do this. Like it'll be
100 years.
It'll be easy.
Yeah.
We'll be dead and eaten by then.
Yeah.
We'll
One of these teams will be
We'll
too.
be dead, butt fucked and eaten by
Yeah.
the time another team gets even close to. So 5 grand finals, and I want to see it purely to be like to see it because you have to appreciate greatness when you're seeing it.
Do you remember the order of what it was? So they lost to Melbourne
Lost to
first
Melbourne,
one.
then they beat South Sydney, then they beat
Yeah,
Parramatta,
that's right.
then they beat the Broncos.
Yeah, so it's the perfect.
So it could be full circle
It could be
moment.
which is such an elite storyline.
History, and but 5 grand finals, and then there was another cool stat. It was like before last weekend, there'd been 5 players in history that have won 5 prelims in a row, or it might be 5 prelims total, or 5 prelims in a row for sure. No, be in total. And then after the Penrith game, because there was 6 dudes that have won all 5 prelims, so the number went from 5 to 11.
Yeah,
purely because of the Panthers.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, just amazing, man. Like and they've lost 2 marquee players every year. But then the Storm, this is Bellamy's 10th grand final.
Yep.
They've never missed the finals in their 20-year history. Like they're an amazing franchise too. Like it's gonna be the 2 butt fucking greats going to go hard at it.
It's the game that needed to happen.
Yeah, man. Like it would have been obviously for the Sharks to knock Penrith off or the Roosters to, it would have been cool, but then you always would have been like, the grand finals maybe not. Because then what happens is like the team that causes the upset in the prelim inevitably gets sodomised and eaten.
Yeah,
in the
Parramatta
GF.
makes a grand final.
Exactly. And then the Melbourne or Penrith just kill and eat that team easily. And you go, the grand final wasn't great. Whatever, that was their grand final the week before. But now you're going to hopefully see and you're going to have the right winner.
I'm going to have, I don't even want to think this, but I'm going to have to go with the thing in my head. I think the Storm for some reason, and like, it'll happen. Cleary will do some fucking crazy shit because he just does. And you go, there's got to be a game where he's not going to.
Yeah.
But then he is Jeffrey Dahmer.
He lives for these moments, bro.
And he just does them.
Yeah.
He just fucking does them, bro. That 40-20 in the game like last
weekend.
week, it's like, cool. And like, I'm equally as impressed every time, but there's almost a point where it's like, that's just what he does.
He lives. This is the bigger the moment, the better he is. Mm-hmm. It's so hectic.
It's annoying.
I love seeing it.
It's annoying that I'm not that
Yeah.
guy. Like,
There's no one's that guy, bro.
No
There's
one's that
him,
guy.
Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah, good.
That's it.
Good shit.
That's it. Like, that's it. These guys live for these
That's
moments.
the big moment, Mount Rushmore.
Guys who thrive under pressure. Brady, Cleary, Jordan, Dahmer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, mate, how good. Yeah, can't wait. I'm so excited. Just sit. I love grand final day, just sitting with your mates and just get it's not often as a Knights fan I get genuinely excited about games of footy, and it's different to Origin because the excitement in Origin is matched by nerves.
Yes.
Yes. Like you are
so much skin in the
you
game.
are so terrified about losing in Origin. You're excited to watch the game, obviously, but grand finals I fucking love because I'm so pumped to watch the game and I fucking don't really care who wins. I want to see Penrith win.
Obviously, if it was your team in it, it'd be a different story.
Exactly.
But this is still the best to watch.
It's so exciting and I don't care. I'm just going to watch a sick game of footy. I'm going to see something crazy.
You're going to be impressed. You're going to watch that game and be so impressed at something.
Yeah, and going to have fun. So I can't wait. I love grand final weekend. And then the earth-shattering reality at full time is there is no more footy for a while now.
Yeah.
There's Pacific Championship. Don't give a fuck about that.
You don't do
End of season internationals can suck me off. I don't care. I can imagine the players don't really give a fuck. I know it would be everyone's dream to represent their country, but like a made-up Pacific Championship after you've just played 35 games through the year, 27 games plus finals plus Origin, fuck.
Let's quickly talk. It's a little bit on you.
Ponga?
Yeah. Do you give a shit?
I couldn't fucking care less. Like, I think he did. It's the right decision.
There should not be a consequence for that.
It's the right decision, mate. He's the highest paid player in the comp his body's just has let him down the last few years, and he's trying to do the right thing by the club.
Yes.
That's paid him a lot of money. Like, because if he goes and gets hurt at this thing, everyone will be saying, oh, what the fuck?
Yep.
So I'm like, yeah, that's a good decision. And then they're like, everyone blew up about it. I was like, I didn't see the fucking... I don't know.
Bro, even if it's not for the club, like, of course you are going to paint it the picture as it is, and it might be. I'm not saying it's not. You fucking, like, some cunts just don't get picked. You played a whole season of footy, and, like, you're getting paid to play in that thing. Like, it's a job. It's like, hey, here's extra work. It's do you want it? Not like you are forced to do it. It's a job, isn't it?
I think the concern is if, like, he said no, then it might set a precedent for like other guys,
which is gay. Like,
and then the Kangaroos, and then the other thing is too is like it wouldn't fucking be the worst thing in the world because the Kangaroos win everything all the time easily.
Good point.
So a few fucking superstars not playing would maybe fucking level the playing field a little bit, and we might get some competitive internationals. Yeah. It could make watching international footy exciting again because you just know the Kangaroos are going to fucking trounce everyone all the time.
Yep.
Like we could pick 2 teams at every major tournament. And they'd meet in the grand final, and one of them would win
100%
easily. We could nearly pick 3. You could pick 90 blokes. You could have 3 30-man squads, and they would probably one would meet in the prelim, one would just destroy New Zealand in the prelim, and then they'd meet in the final and butt fuck each other.
I'm with you. I wonder if that's a controversial take. I wonder if some people will be like,
you know how to find out, mate. Clip it up, put it on the reels.
Two teams for sure. 3 teams, I still agree.
But maybe the Kiwis. We did lose the World Cup final to the Kiwis. Maybe the Kiwis would beat one of us.
Yeah.
But they would inevitably, one of the other 2 would.
Yeah.
And don't make them like an A, B, and C team. Just spread the superstars through the 3 teams.
Yep.
Because there's enough. We've got fullbacks.
Yep.
There's literally like 5, 6 of the top 10 fullbacks would all be Aussies.
Yeah.
Top 10 halfbacks would all be like, you'd kill and eat everyone at every tournament.
They said the same thing about like I think it was LeBron. I can't remember if he pulled out Team USA or like the All Stars comp, but like it did set a precedent for like people like not wanting to do it anymore.
And then you couldn't blame. Like I can't blame
him, bro.
The way I look at footy is like by the end of my career, I fucking hated footy, and like I would be like, you'd get to the end,
especially when you're Ponga, bro. Like, you're just getting dragged through the mud every week.
And you get to the end of the year, and you're like, finally, no more training, no more. Yeah, Bali, just chill.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I've got more footy.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously, Kangaroos tours would be fucking sick, and you're hanging out with like a different group of blokes, and you're trouncing everyone, and you whatever go. Apparently, the Kangaroos tours are so loose, like especially the old ones.
Well, at least they used to be.
Yeah, so I'm sure they're having a fucking hell time, but also you just be like, fuck me, can't just get me to Bali for a couple of weeks. I'm fucking over it. That's how I look at it as a jaded fucking D grade footballer. Like,
I'm of the opinion, like I do remember growing up and I fucking loved my footy, and I'd watch the Australian games and I'd be like, man, I want to be them one day. I reckon it has changed to like state of origin is the pinnacle of what kids want to play.
Yeah.
Because like fucking ruling yourself out for origin, I don't think someone's dumb enough to do that shit. No.
The only cunts that do it are the ones that aren't going to get picked.
Yeah.
And they go, I'm ineligible now. I'm not playing. It's like, you never played once. Why the fuck would you say that?
Someone should do that. Who's
Me.
like
I'm going to make the announcement right now. I'm ruling myself out for future origin selection. Me, Josh Nielsen, I'm ruling myself out from origin selection
There's
in the
another bit
future.
of fucking gay sports news. Is like Madge won't coach the Blues because he's coaching the Broncos now.
Yeah, I heard Shane Webke, that got fully announced today, didn't it? His official Shane Webke was blowing up. He's like, he's a Blue.
Yeah.
He must be the first like New South Welshman in a long time to coach the Broncos. And
the Blues
and
coach.
he just coached, he was the current Blues coach. So I'd say there's a lot of people north of the border that are upset about that, which is, I'm
upset about it for us.
Well, I'm upset about it for us. The only positive spin is hopefully the Broncos keep going. They go exactly as well as they did under the West Tigers. It's a bold move because he did a very bad job at the West Tigers.
Yeah.
He obviously did an amazing job with the Blues. And then for the Broncos to take him on, it's a long year, man.
Yeah.
It's, a 6-week, 3-game Origin series is not a 9-month fucking 27 game with a, so I like Madge Maguire for what he did with the Blues this year, but I hope he continues to just get him another spoon.
Yeah.
I hope he gets a spoon for the Bronx.
I saw someone comments like, this is a fucking insane move. Like, this is the guy who put a hit out on Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Fucking, that's pretty funny.
He took the Blues to the Caxton and fucking took them for lunch the day before. Like, he would not be a popular man up there at all.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll switch up if you fucking, that's footy for you, mate. Everyone's fucking angry until you start winning. That's the best fucking
then
thing
they'll be like, what a fucking great appointment.
Yeah, I don't want Broncos to do any good, but it'd be nice to see him riding the former Blues coach. Just the hypocrisy fucking doing a full circle.
It'd be amazing. I hope, I like Madge for what he did for us, but I hope he goes no good up there. Very good.
Chew time?
Chew time. The Daily Blues Chews, as it is each and every week, brought to you by the fucking man, Phil, and the team at PK Mortgages. One thing he will not, kind of, he has kind of given me a few tactics for negotiating with these dickhead real estate agents. Phil's the man. Let's chew. This is a full length.
Hi guys, it's chew time. I'm hungover again. That means it's time for another snack pack. We went to Cappadocia on Beaumont Street. Bit of an institution there on Beaumont Street. Mixed snack pack. I've gone for garlic sauce, sour cream, and a bit of chili. Let's have a look at this thing. Oh yeah. That's dirt. Oh, that's fucking dirt.
She full.
Yeah.
That's pure fucking filth.
That's filth, mate.
Get some good shots of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an unedited chew. Apologies. Go a little bit normal.
Yuck.
So you would have seen the last snack pack we did at Larry's. I think I gave those 7-9. That was at the cleaner end. It had some nice pulled pork in it. Some low fat sauces with your fucking, what did it have? Like barbecue and sriracha. This, although I know the ingredients are not as good quality as Larry's, I'm probably going to like it more because I am a piece of shit. And this is going to be worse for me. So therefore, it's, in my opinion, is a better snack pack. Lower quality equals better. Let's chew. This is a mixed one. Let's get some fucking chips on there. Oh, cheese, yeah. Fuck, bro.
Hit the spot.
Filth. Sour cream, proper cheese, not that liquid cheese. Nothing against it, but much prefer the proper cheese. Chips are mad, bit of chicken salt on them. And just the dog doner meat and fucking whatever the chicken is.
8-3.
It's an 8-1. Great stuff, chew on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting. That's what I think my approach should be moving forward. Is do consecutive. Am I going on a snack pack streak now and just rate a few snack packs, and then if I'm doing Korean fried chicken or if I'm doing whatever, maybe just go on a streak so I've got a few to stack up against one another.
You could do seasons of food.
Yeah, for sure.
Snack pack season.
Yeah, it could be snack pack season. Yeah, maybe just be go on a bit of a run because then it's easier for me scoring them as well because I can be and what I like in the same thing as opposed to bouncing around all the time. So maybe moving forward, I might go on a bit of a snack pack heater at the moment.
Well, that was an interesting way because like when I was visually looking at those snack packs compared to the one you did the week before, I was like that one looked way better.
The other one for sure, and like a lot of people probably would say the other one, the one at Larry's was better. Like it had proper pulled pork in it, like presented nicer. That was just a blobby white mess.
But you're getting a snack pack. You know, that's an OG. That's trusty. That's what you want sometimes.
Yeah.
It's what you expect when you order a snack pack.
For sure. You want complete filth. And that is what I got there. That was at, Cappadocia on Beaumont Street. Outstanding snack packing.
Guys, Daily Blue dial-in time. If you want to get in touch with Bluey and I, tell us a yarn, tell us a joke, tell us what you're up to, tell us what you agree with, disagree with. What you're hating, what you're loving, you can go to the link in our Instagram bio at Daily Blue Weekly. Click the link there and follow the fucking prompts that says dial into Daily Blue.
No more shits. No more. There was a couple of shits on the dial-ins while you were away, and at the Patreon. Yeah, I allowed a couple while you were away. I said, "While the Gabe is away, the boys will play.
The boys will poo.
The boys will poop."
Bluey, Gabe, it's Fish. Just listening to the new episode, and I'm listening to the Henny Fanny part.
Fish calling from his fish bowl.
Fish calling from the ocean, it seems.
There is one at Raymond Terrace.
Yes.
In the shopping centre. It was the only shop open on Anzac Day this year. Huh. I'll tell you what, it was fucking unreal.
Yes.
It was also my only option, but I will definitely go back on my next trip up the old bar. Alrighty, says.
See you, Fish.
Don't fuck any blokes in Thailand, Gabe.
You're a fucking mate.
Good on you, Fish. Yeah, Henny Penny. Very underrated feed. And good to hear there's another one still around. I was worried the one on Bronco was the White Rhino, the last of its kind.
Still holding strong for the sweet Novocastrians.
Of course. Salty.
G'day, I know I was saying last week on the dial-ins that we're killing it now, $30 a month from YouTube, and that we can pack up the business. No more SK styling services. And no shit, someone must have been listening because some fucker on Google's hacked in and marked SK's tiling services on Google as permanently bloody closed. How's that for the fucker? So now I've got to jump through hoops and try and, well, they've rang me and I've said, look, that's not me. I'd like to open the business again. Oh, yeah, no worries. Leave it with us. Nah. So now I've had to send through for a code. They're going to send a code to the business's address. They've rang the number and it's still bloody permanently closed. How's that, guys? That sucks balls. So, mate, I'm not happy.
He's not allowed to open.
Salty.
Fuckers, what do I do? I'm just going to have to wait for him to send out this code.
Before I open it up again.
Not running for, well, it's running.
You can fucking run it, mate.
Permanently closed. Does this shit kind of stuff ever happen to any one of you guys? Let us know. Until next time, stay salty.
Yeah, I can imagine dealing with the likes of Google and YouTube would be nightmarish, frustrating.
Yeah.
Salty, yeah, good news. You can still work. Just because it says you're closed on Google doesn't mean you have to stop working, mate. And for anyone listening that was looking for SK Tiling Services, let it be known. He's open.
Yep.
He's open. He's still tiling. Don't listen to Google.
Fight back. Don't let Google tell you what to do.
I'm starting to think Salty might have just, he's like, no, he's telling the missus, no, we're closed on Google. I cannot go to work.
I hate to tell you, babe, but I want to. But
I want it.
You know what Big Tech's capable of? If they can fucking shut down the boys' podcast, they can.
You know I love tiling, babe. I'd love to go out and tile, but I fucking Google.
Well, there was this place on Google Maps in Bali. For some reason, my missus found it and it just said, like, Google, please delete. Like, they just couldn't get their fucking cafe off.
Please.
Yeah, their business was like, Google, please delete.
The tourists keep turning up. Please delete.
Yeah, probably just some cunts, yes.
Bluey, Gabe, how we doing, boys?
Good.
Mate, how are you?
Yeah, it's the mountain goat here.
Yeah,
sorry about all the background noise. I'm just on my way home from work.
Better than the fish.
Now, off the back of last week's podcast about like Gen Z, whichever one it is. Like, I think I'm technically part of it. I'm 25. But I'm kind of in that weird stage where it's like I got experiences of millennials and Gen Z.
I hear you, mate.
Yeah, look, when I first started my apprenticeship, I almost threw the towel in. I fucking had fallen, like within my first week, I'd fallen through a roof. I'd been in a roof on a 40-degree day. It was just shit. But got through it, did it, and I'm so glad I did because you know what? I've always got it, and it's something that's found it hard to explain to apprentices that you get to the end of it, and while you're an apprentice, you're really costing your boss money. You may be on a shit wage, but you can't really make your money. Like you can't go out on your own as much. You fuck up pretty frequently, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think coming from someone that didn't throw the towel in, they need to harden the fuck up. Yeah, means more money for us at a later date though. Cheers, boys.
Respect. Good take.
On your mountain guard.
Good take on the Gen Z softcocks.
Yeah, I was talking to my mate in Bali, who is a chippy, and I was like, fuck. When I was younger and in school, you had this like preconceived idea that the boys who dropped out or went into trades, like especially where I grew up, it's like those were the dead shits who fucking went and did that stuff.
Yep.
And so I was like, I need to go to uni. I need to do something better, blah, blah, blah. Mate, I don't think I could fucking work in an office for that long. Like, I'm fortunate enough I get to do creative stuff when I'm working on a fucking computer and like stuff that brings our business and puts us in a fucking cooler spot and shit that we want to do. But like, there is satisfaction in working with your body for sure. Yes, it's hard and fucked. And the shit that I do, by the way, is fucking nothing compared to an actual trade. But when I have done labouring jobs and shit like that, I'm like, damn, you go home and you're like, fuck, that was actually all right. And you're stimulated more, I reckon.
Yeah, you still have to think too. And all the blokes who left school early all owned houses for like fucking decades ago.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
So who's the dead shit now?
Yeah, it's an interesting dichotomy, like for the white collar, blue collar thing. But fuck, like it's just you've just got to make your own decision at the end of the day.
And there's fucking good money in both. You know what I mean?
For sure. Oh, you've got to work hard, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But staring at a fucking spreadsheet, well, mostly because I'm fucking dog shit with numbers. Like I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that'd burst your brain for sure.
I'd be running some kind of business into that ground.
I'd be killing and eating people.
You'd be on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Boys, it's fucking Aiden here.
Aiden.
Dialing in fucking to give you my opinion on the apprenticeship situation that you boys were talking about on the podcast last week. Now, I'm 22 and I do work in construction, but just as a civil labourer, so not an official trade apprenticeship or anything.
Cool.
But fuck, there's two main reasons I reckon why no one does apprenticeships anymore, and that is one, the fucking pay isn't enough to go out and be a piss wreck.
Yeah.
Because one, everything costs so much, and two, the whole like nightlife scene in Australia has changed very drastically in the last 15 years. From
also true.
Live music and nightclubs and music festivals to fucking middle priced fucking dining where you go out with your missus for a bottle of wine and fucking a feed me menu and pay $200. Like, that's just the new business model to make money in hospitality. So it's fucking, I don't know, like just going out and the sort of money that you need to do that is fucking not really achievable on an apprenticeship wage. Like realistically, 15 beers and some extracurriculars and an Uber and you're down $500, which is half a week's pay for one night. And the other thing is fucking all the old boys treat us like shit, eh? Like I've just started a building apprenticeship as a carpenter, but that's because I got a good boss. But I see fucking 200 blokes every fucking day, like just treating the young blokes like shit. They work for 2 weeks and then they quit because they can't hack it, and they go and they fucking work at Macca's. They love it.
He's got a two-parter, but that's an interesting take.
Yeah, we were sort of saying that's part of it. Is there are definitely dickhead bosses, and the thing with the going out thing. First of all, the amount of young blokes on the bag is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like when I say young blokes, like young dudes like 18, 19, 20 doing coke is fucking nuts. That's crazy. That's expensive. No wonder you fucking...
Expensive for everyone.
If that's part of a night out for you, then no shit, it's going to be expensive. But the other thing I look at, like not just with cocaine, but like going out to restaurants and eating and going out to drink, when I say you're not meant to do it at that age, I mean, that's something that it's a nice thing. You have to earn it. And that just comes with like time and getting a job where you can afford to do those nice things. Like I think going for a nice feed me fucking, what do you say, like a set menu kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Like you don't do that every weekend. That's not something you take for granted. So you probably don't you can't afford to do it on apprentice wage. Like, because
I think his point is there's more of those around than just like kind of pubs now.
There is,
there's more of those businesses popping up, and that's kind of like what the Aussie culture is pushing towards.
There's still heaps of schnitty nights though. Yeah. There's still heaps of cheap schnitty nights around too, because I still look for them. I'm still looking for them.
That's like midweek shit though.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You're not going out there like, I mean, you can chase a cheap fucking feed, but if you want to get on the beers with your mates and that, you know, even the good pubs that are here, like the Prince and that, like that, the food that you're getting there, you can get a cheap pizza, but it's still kind of that like preppy kind of feed.
Yeah, we used to just get. I mean, if you're talking drinking, we used to get cartons and go and drink in the bush.
That's what we have to do.
That's
now.
what we did. Well, that's what someone's brother would buy us piss, and we would go and drink in the bush.
Okay,
we would split a carton by 2 or 3 of us, and we would go and drink in the bush together.
Were you in Australia at all at 18? Were you around?
Yes.
Around there?
Yeah.
So like, nightlife would have to have been cheaper for you, bro.
Student nights were insane. It was $2.50 vodkas. You used to get a vodka, like a vodka mixer for $2.50. That was a Wednesday night, and that was at like Customs House and the old was Fanny's, the Argyle now.
Yep.
And but even going in general, I think a beer was like $5.
Yeah.
A schooner's like $4.85 kind of thing.
Yeah, so that's when you're at like 18, you know, you don't have to, I mean, it was probably expensive for you then.
But relatively
not what it is now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get much change out of a 10 in most places for a schooner. Fuck, Hamo North Bolo, $6 beers all weekend.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, bowling clubs are the go.
You got it, yeah.
Bowling clubs, because they've still got codgers that just scream blue murder about beer prices. So.
And then once you hit like 25 and that, you kind of like, you get a bit over the club scene anyway.
Shit. We went to, that's right, because the gig on the weekend was at King Street. So when we left, there's the band room, and then you walk out into the nightclub. And my God, that was an earth-shattering moment. Like we were easily 10 years older than everyone.
They would look so fresh to you.
Everyone it was kids everywhere, children everywhere. It was so fucking funny. I was like, geez, we have to leave. We stayed for one beer, and then my mate I was with was like, you want to stay? I was like, no. We have to get out of here right now. We're so fucking much older than everyone. This is ridiculous.
I'm old and have a missus, mate. Like, what do you think
what
I want to do
right
now?
He's single, and I was like, I'm going
Yeah, of course
home.
he's single. Do you want to stay? Like, no one with a missus is like over the 25 wants to be in a club.
Yeah, no. It was fucking hilarious.
And he's got a two-parter here, but as of for like old guys being pricks, like they're either bitter cunts or some old cunts. It's just like they want to test you, bro. There's this weird thing where old dudes want to test young fellas.
Yeah, and then after a while, you cop enough shit, and then you keep working hard and cop their shit. And then they'll be your best mate. Yeah. And then but then they're your best mate because they've shit on you for a while. They know you're not a soft cock. Yep. They know you can handle a bit of banter. There is a line though, like some blokes are just being cunts.
Yeah.
But it is a thing for sure. It happens. It's just a pecking order thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What's you got for part 2? Because that was interesting.
And just fucking adding to that about apprenticeships, another thing, fucking, you can make twice as much money you working as a dead shit labourer on a big fucking job in the city somewhere, like as a labour hire casual worker. That's what I do sometimes. You go and do night shift for fucking 2 weeks and you make enough money to go and piss around for a month. So you can either do that or you can go and work for fucking peanuts for some cunt who treats you like shit and doesn't pay you for your fucking hour drive every day and all your fuel, and you got to buy your own tools. Like you're fucking on $700-800 a week if you don't work a full week. Like, make no money. It's fucking road to nowhere. You're just getting treated like a labourer, but you can also go and then be a labourer on a big job. You get fucking $2,000 a week after tax after a couple of months. It's fucking any good. Like, the construction industry's shot itself in the foot. All the old boys treat the young boys like shit. There's no fucking money in it. No, like
the Gato's had a tough run.
It's sad, but it's fucking dying because it just hasn't been set up for longevity. Times have changed. People expect better working conditions, not to be treated like shit. I mean, it's still fun to like bully people and all that, but like,
curveball at the end.
Yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Fuck, I'd dribble. Anyway, boys, I love the pod. Over and out.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, mate.
That's an interesting take. I think it's a tough thing to get your head around as a young bloke, but that immediate trade-off for like, I can an apprentice wage now and it does increase, or the labourer's wage. The obviously the trade-off is you could be 30 and you could go and start your own thing or get a job as a well-paid chippy or sparky or whatever. the labourer's wage isn't going to go up.
No.
So like your apprentice wage will be shit now, and then in 4 years' time it'll be there, and then your scope for increasing that by starting your own thing or the skills you learn that can take you to.
The skills is the main thing.
The skills.
You're
learning skills.
You're learning skills.
You're not just carrying shit.
No.
As a labourer, and then your scope for your earning capacity increases massively. Whereas the skills you get as a labourer and on your CV is a labourer.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's the trade off there. You can take the money now. And it's going to be better now, but then in the long term, But it's a hard thing as a young bloke.
It's difficult in general to balance that trade, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure. And it's hard, especially as a young bloke, when you can money. You want fucking money. You want to be going out and enjoying yourself. But it's just that thing of like having that long term patience to be like, no, this will be worth it one day. It just fucking sucks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I fucking rated that, Aiden. Actually, not a bad, thought out take in the dial-ins. That might be the first one in a while.
Someone's actually had to think as opposed to just ringing up and farting and shitting.
I'm happy to let that two-parter through. That's just some long story and dude doing an Indian accent for 20 minutes.
No, I like it. I like both.
No, I do.
I like
but that
both.
was refreshing. Coming back to
G'day, boys. Metalhead here.
yes.
Yeah, the reason I reckon no young fellas want to get back into the trade, into the trades anymore, is because they just got no fucking ticker, right? For me,
he was bullying Aiden.
When you're out in the sun all day and you fucking slog it out, get the job done, and at the end of the day, you stand back and you look at your work and you're proud of yourself. You have a bit of pride in your work. I don't know. Well, that's just what does it for me. But I don't know. What do you reckon? Am I full of shit or what? Right, boy.
I like it.
Thank you, Metalhead.
It is that feeling of achieving something and
pride, accomplishment,
working hard and doing something and getting something finished, and it's very good for you. It's very, very good for you as a person, I believe.
Yeah, we definitely struck a nerve with that conversation.
It's interesting. It's good. It's good.
This one says eat cheese, Gabe, and it goes for 3 seconds. I'm gonna let you run, mate. Here you go.
Doily.
Oh, no.
We've been Doyle. It didn't sound like he was in a car. Unless he was at the Doilo. It could have been live from the Doyleson RSL.
Yeah, you have to be at the fucking Doilo.
Yeah, if that was you and you weren't at the Doilo, kill and eat yourself.
Oh, fuck. Here we go, BTC.
Bluey, Gabe, Billy the Gunhead.
BTC.
Now I was doing shopping today, and I bought my weekly rations of the Kingstons. But when I was looking at all the bickies, I forgot there's like a hidden gem there, and no one. I don't know if anyone talked about it, but what about the caramel crowns? Surely they're like on the same par, because I'm a slut for caramel. What are your thoughts, fellas? Bye.
I don't think I've had a mountain of caramel crowns in my time. Are they the ones that are all chocolate? They're completely
I think
chocolate,
they look coated completely.
Like complete chocolate coating with some biscuit and caramel in them.
That's the impression I'm under. I haven't had one either, but back when the Bicky conversation was at its peak, people did go into bat for them.
Bicky season.
Yeah.
Bicky season is tapering off for sure as the weather warms.
It's gotta.
I did have a few Scotch fingers before I came here with my cup of tea at home while my tea brewed.
Did you still got some yummy teas left?
Yeah, I do. I've switched back to the English
Tokyo?
breakfast. I was saying, yeah, what a nice Melbourne breakfast. Yeah. I'll have to work my way through.
Oh, here's another quick thing I have to shout out Bali for. They fucking do bacon right, bro. It's crispy everywhere.
Nice.
This joint I went to, the first place we stayed at, they had bacon wrapped prawns. I was getting them every fucking appetizer, bro. And it's just crispy as bacon. So good.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't know how Australia continues to fuck bacon up. Make it crispy, bro.
Crisp it up.
Crisp it up everywhere. Every burger you get. Fucking, if fast food joints, they should be getting it fucking right. But if you're not a fast food joint, you definitely should be getting it right.
Fast food bacon's always the worst too.
It's fucking ham. it's like fucking still bleeding.
White and
fuck. Yeah. Shout out Bacon's Bali.
Shout out
Bali
Bacon.
Up the fucking Swannies!
This must have been before the
grand final, man, motherfuckers!
Maybe when they made it.
This didn't age well, yeah. I think that was the prelim win.
Unlucky Lockie.
Sorry, Lockie. Sorry, brother.
Oh, the boys are back.
Hey lads, fucking Bonzo Colour in there with my brother, what's your name? It's Buzz Sexbest here. You know who it is. You know that list from anywhere. Yeah, well, fucking... We're just trying to have a fucking drink, lads, and fucking... having a good time down there at a fucking local down near fucking Singleton. We live at Singleton, like, up the Hunter Valley. Like. Anyway, fucking... We leave at Albion. We go down to the Imperial Hotel, and fucking... fucking 11 o'clock, like, we go down. We're fucking 11:05, and then fucking we get there. Oh, lockout. We're locked. It's locked out, lads. That's what they fucking tell us. It's locked out. It's 11 fucking o'clock, you cunt. Like, why the fuck are we locked out for? I thought it was fucking 12 or 1 o'clock or something. Like, fuck, do you want cunts in there or not? Yeah, aye. Fuck her on the pussy.
That's all I have for us, boys.
Bones. Yeah, lockouts suck. They can ruin your night very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't love them.
No,
I
those dog
definitely
shit.
don't love them.
I'm starting. Was this like Bones or Callahan's accent? Like,
bro,
fake?
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm starting to think he might be putting it on.
I don't
know. I don't want to.
A few moments there where,
unless there's one of two things. I've thought this the last couple of times I've heard from him. It's one of two things. It's a dude faking it for a joke, which is funny.
Yeah.
Or he's an expat that's like he's an Irish that's been here for ages who's starting to lose it a bit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of not that full, but who knows?
A few moments there, I was like,
I'm just thinking.
What's going on?
I'm thinking Bones might. I don't know. Oh, I thought that last time we heard from him.
Did
too.
you? Yeah.
You
You just weren't ready to throw it out.
I wasn't ready. I'm glad you said that.
You're letting me take the bullet.
no, I'm on board with you. I back you. I was thinking the same thing.
Hey boys, just want to say, love the podcast.
Thanks, mate.
It's one of my favourites, and yeah, keep up the good work.
Oh.
Just want to give a shout out to Gabriel, only because I think without him there'd be no fucking podcast. Because
correct,
Bluey's just a useless cunt when it comes to producing anything for it. Anyway, let's got a joke for yous.
He doesn't choose.
How do you keep a blind kid entertained? You give him a sheet of sandpaper and tell him it's a finder word. Keep it up, boys.
For a time, that was a pretty funny time joke.
That was great. That was mean but funny.
Yeah.
I completely. I mean, if you missed it, if you're on the Patreon, I had one job while Gabe was away. It was to record and produce the Patreon for the week. Recorded it, yes. Yeah. Got it out there? No.
Negative.
No. Big tech let me down. And when I say big tech, I mean
old tech.
Regular tech.
Regular, plain old vintage tech.
Vintage tech let me down. But if you're on the Patreon, you'll get 2 episodes this week.
Yeah, I'll get them up for you, lads. Thanks for the kind words, mate.
Boys.
Oh, Mac Daddy
here.
Mac Daddy.
How are you fuckers doing?
Good, mate.
Yeah, good. Good too. Thanks for asking, boys. Just dialing in with a bit of gratitude. Another gratitude dial in.
Let's go.
It is Sunday, and I have just been for an afternoon walk. Fucking smashed out near 9K. Stoked with that, and thought, fucking, why not? It's a gorgeous fucking day.
9K.
Gorgeous afternoon.
Nice.
Fucking nice little 20 degrees over here in Auckland. Probably cold for you cunts, but New Zealand temperatures, a bit different. But thought, why not fucking finish the walk off with a beautiful old fucking swim in the ocean, sort of walking along the East Coast Bays. And fuck me, boys, tell you what, so refreshing, so nice, and just makes me go, fucking, how good is it living where the fuck we do?
Yes,
honestly. It's so nice to fucking get in the water. Water is super warm, super crystal clear, just fucking great way to fucking finish off a nice, relaxing weekend. Gabe, hope you're fucking ripping and tearing a new one up in Bali and enjoying yourself. And I'll catch you boys on the next one.
Let's go. Yeah, Mac Daddy, chur, my bro. That Mac Daddy there just teleported me to when I would be sitting in Newcastle Merriweather Baths. He's obviously been off the piss for a while.
Yeah.
I'm saying Mac Daddy might be on a nice sober streak.
I reckon Mac Daddy might be fucking all sexy now.
Yeah,
9Ks, dipping in the ocean.
I love it, bro. That was exactly my mindset. I'd get out of the water and I'd just sit there and go, how good life.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what getting off drugs and alcohol can do for your mindset. Hey, that's on a serious note. If anyone out there is in a funk, just have a stint off it and just start moving your body and just doing little things like that, because it can happen real quickly. You start just appreciating everything that's around you real quick. I could hear it in the Mac Daddy then. Yeah. That's what's happening for him at the moment. I love it.
That was real. That was sincere.
I love it.
On the flip side, I'll tell you what else felt pretty good.
Drinking and drugging.
Fucking drinking in a fucking pool when a sunset was going down, and I was saying, I'm like, life is fucking sweet.
It's an unfortunate juxtaposition with the two because being sober and clear-headed and finding the beauty in the little things,
so good.
but also getting fucking rotten drunk while the sun's up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was drinking
and watching it go down.
I was drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. I was at the pub, at the bowling club at 10 o'clock in the morning with a schooner in the midst, and I went, "This is not bad either." So I mean, balance, I guess, is the lesson here. Yeah, look after yourselves.
Bluey's initial statement is fucking genuinely important to take on board.
It is for sure.
Someone said to us on Patreon, I can't remember who it was, but it's like the beers are only going good when life's going good. So you need to get yourself in a good stead to enjoy that. It's shit.
So true. Earn them. I always like to earn them. I like to if I'm having a stint, I like to if I know I've got stuff coming up, I'll have a stint off it and try and train really hard and work hard and make sure your food's right, and then go and treat yourself too, because it's about balance.
To 2 months of piss.
To 2 months of on it.
Or in my case, 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Either or.
I trained hard for that boxing event.
You did, mate.
Bluey, Gabe, it's the Red Rocket. Long time no yarn.
Rocket?
Coming at you with a situation today. So, you've been given $10,000 in cash. You have 5 minutes to spend that in a store of your liking.
One store?
The conditions is that it must be a physical store. You cannot have two of the identical items, and it must fit inside of a trolley. It doesn't matter if it overflows a bit. That's no dramas at all. Keen to hear what you boys would do, because 5 minutes is not a lot of time, but also in this current economy that's fucked.
5 minutes.
10 grand doesn't get you real fucking far at all. For me personally, I would go straight to the gun shop and buy myself a new rifle and scope and a bit of ammo and this, that, and the other for getting to be hunting a little bit more. I love it. It's been a hobby of mine since I've been knee-high to a grasshopper. But yeah, and hear what you boys would do. He's absolutely killing it, and
good on your Rocket.
Good on your Rocket. Good on your Rocket.
I'd probably go to Naughty and Nice just down there.
Yeah.
Sex shop.
Yep. Get yourself a nice 10-incher.
Yeah, and it's not a big shop either, so you're not wasting any time. You can probably clean the store out.
I'm thinking, so I had two thoughts straight off the bat. My first one, which I'm not going to go with, but my first thought is my wardrobe at the moment, as you're aware, is abysmal. I have no clothes. The only clothes I own are things that have been given to me via the page in the podcast.
Well, the GD.
It's it. I'm a gay dag. Gay dag, and my wardrobe is the wardrobe of a gay dag.
Yep.
All I got is old shirts that like local businesses have given me, and all my pants are just pants that I bought years ago that are now starting to sag.
Busan shirts.
Busan, like PK Mortgages, Steel City, On the Chew.
Your Steel City shirts are cool, and they're like they're cooler now
because it's folded up.
Yeah.
So that's all I have. So my initial thought was I'd go to like general pants and just heaps of clothes, and then the other thing I thought was vouchers because you could fit a lot of vouchers in your trolley, and then you could go back.
That's cheating.
It is cheating.
That's cheating.
So then my next thought for financial gain was Apple. I'd go to the Apple shop and fill it with brand new iPhones
very close
and Apple merch, pay for them and then resell them on the black market and then have the cash.
That's a good call. I was going to go JB.
Yes.
JB. Yep. Similar vein.
Similar. Yeah.
And there's shit that I probably do want
yes.
there.
Yep.
Like, you're limited to Apple products. I'm getting Apple products.
Yep.
I'm getting PlayStation. I'm getting games. I'm getting headphones. I'm getting AirPods.
The podcast studio will be cranking.
Yeah.
the podcast studio would be cranking.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I feel like you could run around JB Hi-Fi quick enough for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can get a TV. You can get that on the bottom side of a trolley.
Yeah, and the thing with JB is like you could in 5 minutes because all the CDs and DVDs and shit are on one side, so you'd only need kind of half the store.
Yep.
So,
like, you can't do an Office Works, you can't do a Bunnings.
Too big.
You're not getting around
too big.
that.
Apple's small enough and like open enough too that you could just kind of pillage off the shelves.
Yeah. Or at least like point to the shit you want. Like that counts.
I'd be like, go and get me 50 of them now.
Yeah. Every single one you have, chuck it in there.
Yeah, and then do the same again, but I want it in blue.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing that like, because it's only 10 grand. It's not like you can go and get a fucking car or anything skits. Maybe like could you even get like a little Pee-wee 50 or something for 10 grand?
Yeah, I know, but you can't really get it in the trolley then.
Nah.
Yeah. Great question.
That's a fun question. I'm sure there's some other fun options.
Hit us in the dial-ins what you do. If our ideas were fucking shit, hit us in the dial-ins this week. Tell us what you'd do. 10 grand, 5 minutes. Do your best.
fuck don't I have a peeve for you guys?
Let's go, bin man.
Driving out to fucking work, and you get the fucking double lines, and every cunt fucking speeds up, and then they fucking slow back down when it goes back to single lines. Fuck, it does me head in. To make it fucking worse, a long way to go. Fuck Narrabri. Fuck cunts that speed up and slow the fuck back down.
It's a classic.
That's classic bin man. Hey, that's what the dialings are for, baby. Get it off your chest.
And it's a classic peeve.
Get it off your chest.
Everyone's been there to some degree.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, bro. I can't get it out of my head, like, how quick you can get anywhere on a fucking scooter in Bali. And, like, there's just cars fucking filled to the brim, bro.
It's sick,
I don't
eh?
know how they fucking manage it.
Wild.
And they're just chilling. Everyone's chilling.
Fucking hell. Bin man, furious.
Bluey, and only Bluey.
Fuck
Bit of one-on-one time with the BD.
Oh, that must have been for the Patreon. It wasn't. Was
It's
it not
quiet
just
on the Vicky
Patreon?
front at the moment. Not much news to report there.
Let's just see if there's anything.
But
It's supposed to be
just dialing in to say, fuck, we've been at the same bunch of shows. Finishing off with a bit of Parkway for me last night. That was a fucking tremendous gig. Oh, what the production, fucking hell. And the bonus, we actually got to see Void and the Ghost inside. So that was, oh, fuck. Epic.
Oh, horny.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
Have a good one, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah, Parkway was loose. Parkway was very loose.
Yeah, he did. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
fuck. Oh, fuck. Shivers, man. Must have been a good show.
Shiv me timbers.
Bluey, Gabe. Sorry, boys, I'm a bit behind on the pod. Had a couple of hell weeks. So, just on the back of the fella that rang in about the Jim Dunnies the other week, I reckon that was a setup. I reckon she's seen that shirt coming for sure. She fucking wanted it in the Dunnies. 100%. That shirt has magic powers. You know, that would have been just like a Kmart Gippsland session all over again. So if old mate wanted it, he could have had it. So anyway, boys, love yous. Catch ya.
Love you, big fella. The shirt does not give you the Daily Blue Weekly Whitewater Rorts tee does not give you sexual powers. I want to be on the record saying that, but the next one that's coming might.
It might.
It might. When you see it, it might. I think it might.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can walk into people with that shirt.
No, if you don't, no, yes, you definitely cannot walk into public toilets with the shirt on. You cannot do it.
We got two more.
Two to get. Oh, we might crack 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe.
By the time the ads are in.
Yeah.
Boys, pre-granny tip. Brisbane to win. Charlie Cameron, Norm Smith. Postscript. Gabe, you're punching. Eat some fucking cheese, bro.
Yeah, I mean, great tip. Brisbane did win.
And my missus is hot.
There you go.
Yeah, he sent that 3 days ago. He sent that in time.
Beautiful.
Last one. Let's go.
Bluey, it was such an honour to meet you today.
Disco Rorter's mum.
As a little Disco Rorter's mum, I know you didn't believe it was me, but it was me in the flesh, seeing you eye to eye. Let you wear my sunnies for the photo, but nah. Appreciate everything you guys do. Gabe, I can't believe you missed the grand final. But
Shocking.
anyway, we'll forgive ya. Hopefully next time I can meet you too. Anyway, cheers from the little Disco Rotter's mum. Have a good one.
Met the Disco Rorter's mum in the corporate suite at McDonald Jones, and she, her and her mate, and she said, "Can we get a photo?" I said, "Yes, but you have to let me put your sunnies on," because I was fucking fly blown. I said, "We can definitely get a photo, but can I please put your sunglasses?" I actually forgot about that until right now. That's how shit faced I was. I completely.
You were there saying it wasn't her and shit, obviously.
No, I was like, no, I didn't say that. I was like, is it real? I was like, I was stoked. I was like, are you really? And then I kind of recognized the voice. I was like, are you really? And I was like, that's a weird thing to pretend to be.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a weird thing if you're not to pretend to be the Disco Rorter's mum.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take your word for it. So that was cool. And but I did say I'd love to. I would definitely get a photo with you, but I was fucked. I was like, I need please let me put your sunnies on and get a photo. So it was sick. That was very cool.
Your face does notoriously go diagonal.
It's like I've had a stroke. Yeah, like no, my eyes like slant down. Like my face melts from the outside. It's fucking bizarre.
I mean,
always
I'm not far off you, but yours is it's a side of me.
It's very scary. So sunglasses wouldn't. And mine had been snapped in the grand handstand moments before. So yeah, I was
Snapped by it.
One of the boys' cords. We were fucking around.
Bit of roughhousing.
Yeah. The boys are roughhousing, and my sonny snapped. So yeah, great weekend. Great to meet you, little Disco Rorder's mum. Thanks for the sunnies.
Yeah, I like that. That's the nickname.
LDRM.
Yeah, LDRM.
LDRM.
That's the show, guys.
We're back. The boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
The boys are back. Yeah, thanks everyone for dialing in. Good to have you back, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks. I'm sure they're grateful because fucking there was no podcast for away.
I've missed it. I was actually thinking about while I was over there. I was like, I was like chilling every now. I was like, damn, I kind of miss podcasting a bit.
It's the best, man.
Yeah,
it's the fucking best. Yeah, thanks everyone for dialing in for your ears. Thanks for giving us your ears, and keep your eyes peeled on Patreon. We'll give you guys a little sneak peek.
You guys will get in there first.
We'll give you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming up. We've got something fucking fun.
Link will be below if you want to join that. We do extra episodes. Most weeks you'll get an extra 2 this week because you didn't get one last week.
While Gabe's in the country, extra episode every week. You're going to get 2 this week. It's there. I was there and I listened to it. So it is there.
Okay.
And it'll come out tonight. We can put it up tonight. It doesn't need anything.
I'll make sure it gets up pretty soon.
It'll get it.
I'll get up pretty soon.
You'll get it.
Yeah. Check out the Patreon if you want bonus episodes. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. YouTube's starting to go well. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and you can give us 5 stars if you listen on Spotify and all that.
See you next week.
Love yous.
You're my boy, Blue!